Hello. We are here. This is session 15 of Idolon Academy, a Masks actual play. And we're very excited to be here on the internet tonight. All of us from far away. We are not at the same table with each other for the first time. So that's
Wait,
exciting.
are you guys not in the same room with each other?
No.
Me and Emily are together.
I'm in the room with
Bye,
you.
Emily.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
That is very convincing. Good job. All
Happened.
right. So we're gonna try this tonight. It's very exciting. And I'm Kimi. I am your GM. This is probably gonna be our finale tonight too. It's very exciting. And then let's start with Jason.
Hello, I'm Jason. Am I introducing myself? Is that what's happening? Okay, great.
Same thing we do at the beginning of every game, Jason.
Look, it's my first game. Just go easy on me. I'm Jason. I am playing a character called Nate Garnet, also known as Gem, G-E-M, like an uncut gem. And that's what everyone wanted to know. He's also in a superhero duo called Gemini with...
Hi, I'm Aabria. I'm Aabria Iyengar, and I'm playing Tendai Collier. I think her last name is Collier. I think I've changed it like 8 times.
It's Collier.
But I am, but the other half of Gemini. I am the joined Playbook, but I am a Nova, whereas Nate made a Playbook switch a couple sessions ago and is the outsider.
Wow.
Awesome.
Betrayal. Hi, I'm Emily Vanderwerf. I am playing Katy Kid, the Klipspringer. I am also playing the Janus playbook. I don't know why I said also there, but I am playing the Janus playbook. And this will be my last time playing Liliana Santos, my favorite character ever.
She's so good.
She's so good.
I'm Adam, and I am playing Charger, aka Prince Daimos Cull, and I am playing the Scion playbook.
Nice. All right. That's very exciting. And I think we have a recap and also like a musical performance.
Oh, wow.
I believe,
Yes.
right?
I believe we do.
I feel like we should start with the musical performance and then move on to the recap from there.
I'm sorry, I just moved my lamp and now I'm like strobe lighting all over.
It's okay.
All right. This is the theme song to the TV show Paramilitary Dad, which is about Christos raising his son Daimos in the United States of America. All right. I wrote this last week while we were supposed to be like playing the game. So that's what I was doing last week. Okay.
That's fine.
He fought in the army. It made him real sad. He started thinking about being a dad. One summer evening, mean General Cull saw he was growing, saw he was grieving, a life full of skulls. Now he makes lunches and goes to the store. His son loves him bunches, but he loves his son more. Paramilitary dad, paramilitary dad. When you feel bad, when you feel down, he would be glad to turn that frown upside down. Hyperion City is where he will lose the dark and the gritty and feeling the blues. The son is named Daimos and he is so rad. He knows he's not blameless, paramilitary dad.
Yay! That was fantastic.
My wife is in the next room. She's
So
gonna wonder
good.
what I get out
That was
of.
incredible.
It's so good.
Well done.
It's so good.
Amazing.
I love it so much.
Okay.
So beautiful.
I need to do the recap. So
Yes.
let me summon Liliana. See if she'll come among us. Hey, hi, pie. It's me, your girl Liliana Santos. Today's weather is nobody's going outside. Today's lunch is gray. Today's famous birthdays are not up on my phone, but let me just pull them up on my phone real quick now. We're just going to read the top 4 and see who they are. It's probably someone we know really well. Oh, actually, it is. It is people I've heard of before.
Oh, good.
That's good. Number 1, Adam Levine is 41 today.
Oh,
The
nice.
Maroon 5 singer.
Yeah.
Actress Lily Collins is 31. The famed Queen Latifah is 50. And then someone named Maisie Kays is 15. Good for her. She did it. She made it to 15. Good for her. So last week on Idolon Academy, the end of the line ? Was the name of our episode. And what happened was there was a battle at the mansion of Daimos after Mom the robot had knocked out Nate. Everybody went to figure out what was going on. 10 did a little light destruction. She, destroyed the mansion. The irrepressible, wonderful, irredeemable Katy Kid did a little hamster wheeling around in a vault safe room in which Nate had been held. They managed to save the day and get the information back to Idolon. At Idolon, there was a lot of talking. There was some kissing. There was some consulting with Valkyrie. Katy Kid decided that she was now a work colleague of Valkyrie, which is a true thing that is true and is really happening in this story. And then as they were examining the new information, they discovered that perhaps the person behind everything, the person who had just attacked the home of General Cull over in Mycenae, Mycenia, was the wonderful, irresistible, unflappable, unsinkable, indomitable Katy Kid's scumbucket of a father. And that is where we left our action last time. It's time for Idolon Academy, episode 15, Fathers and Daughters.
Ooh. Nice. All right. Very good. So at the very end of last time, I think you had just seen on your phone, Daimos, that General Cull and her compound had been attacked.
Mm-hmm.
And people did not know if General Cull was alive, who was alive at that place. And I think that was the very last thing that happened.
No.
No.
The very last thing that happened was that I spent both of my burn
Right.
to use mental awareness.
That's right.
That's right.
So will you remind me exactly what what your intention with that was?
I get to ask one question about the world around me, and the GM has to answer honestly. So my question was, where is Katy's father?
He is in, how specific? I mean, you used 2 burn on it, so it's pretty specific.
I used a burn and had to mark a condition.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's super specific. He is, you can kind of sense that he is just re-entering the city. So you can assume that he was taking care of General Cull in Mycenae and is now re-entering the city. You're not, because of how your powers work, you don't know exactly how he's coming back into the city, but you can sense that he's entering the city.
Okay, sweet. Do we have a general direction, what part of the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over that way, he's that way.
Sweet. I think her eyes glow purple, and she just turns in the direction that it is, and just without looking at everyone, speaks both out loud and in everyone's head, he's re-entering the city that way.
Yeah.
I don't really hesitate. I jump on my motorcycle and I head that direction, even though I really don't know the exact direction. She just said that way. I'm just going to drive that way, not actually knowing where I'm going.
Okay.
But I just take off and I don't say anything.
Okay. Did you don't wait for anybody? You go.
Yeah, I just go.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't wait.
Okay. What do the Klipspringer and Gem do?
I think that I go out and grab the nearest bullet train, riding atop it as I did a couple weeks ago. I'm just gonna say Katy's feeling a little ambivalence about what's going on right now. She definitely was down to punch her dad in the face, but also he killed like a world top supervillain apparently. So something's going on there, you know. She doesn't want it to turn to her having to defend him, but she will. Oh, she will. She will also punch him in the face, though. This is her inner monologue.
Okay.
You might have to punch me in your boyfriend in the face. FYI.
No.
We'll find out.
So assuming I is taking flight or is already in flight, I don't know.
I haven't said. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna like take off a little bit and have my suit like roll back the hands so they're just covered at the wrist, and like hold my hand out. Like, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, I'll definitely grab your hands. Let's go.
All right. Flying together.
Oh, I wasn't sure if we were gonna fly or to try to teleport.
Oh, well, I don't know where we're going.
Hi, I do, and I'm your girlfriend in your brain.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna acquire the location from her brain,
Okay.
and then do a teleport about it.
Okay.
Should I roll, or just
Yeah.
it works and
No.
everything's fine?
She knows where he is. Whether you can teleport there or not is up to the
Oh.
dice.
Okay, I've got a 12.
Okay. Yes, then you're fine. Well, okay, fine. Yes, you end up in the air.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah. And you see around you, there's like a whole set of like different robots. So a very large number. You count at least 15.
Like flying in the air with us?
Yes. You kind of just like some of them have passed you, some of them, they're sort of like flying together like a flock of birds almost, or like planes in formation.
Okay.
And you just kind of appear in the middle of them. You kind of do the thing where like one was like flies really close and you kind of duck.
Yeah.
And they don't seem to, they're all just kind of like flying back into the city. At first they don't seem to notice you. Like,
all right. Well, we better slow these things down. Is he in one of these?
yeah, Aabria knows that he's in one of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Can I just not know which one?
Yeah, no, 100%. They're pretty close.
Cool.
They're in pretty close formation, so you can kind of tell the general area of the 15 where he is, but you don't know exactly which one.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We're gonna have to open
things
him
to do,
up.
but I just did a teleport, so I'll let someone else go.
Okay, how far away did you teleport to get there?
Like it's
or,
not...
I mean, did they disappear from sight completely, or can I see the swarm of?
You probably can't see them. They're pretty high up, and they're just kind of entering the city.
Okay.
And they're not flying like super low. Like they're trying not to be menacing. They're trying to like stay a little bit above people's noticing. So
yeah,
they're like at like plane altitude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So high. Okay.
I mean, not like cruising altitude, but like the altitude they're at, like before they enter like the airport and stuff like that.
Okay.
So kind of like that that I forget what they call it. There's like that cruise altitude where before they go on like long distance. I don't know.
Yeah. Gliding altitude. Yeah.
I don't remember. It's like when the captain's like, "We've come down to so and so feet, and we'll be entering Los Angeles International Airport in about 15 minutes." Like that. That's like the really chill floating altitude.
Yeah. Tendai, where is he?
Well, if you hadn't driven off and just teleported with us, you'd be here now.
Well, that's very true, but I'm not. So where is he?
And I look down and I try to like send you that view mentally of like directly what we're like above. So yeah, I don't know if I get to just make it up. You're like a mile away.
Yeah.
All right. I'm driving that way as fast as I can.
Hey, can you fly? I feel like I don't remember asking this earlier.
No, I can't fly.
Okay, we'll bring them to you. That's fine.
Yeah. Is it robots?
So many. And he's in one of them. And $20 to whoever opens the tin can with our prize in it.
I'll just open all of them. And I just gun the motor.
Nice. And Klipspringer, did you teleport with them, or are you on your way?
I took a train.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, I think I often have a sense of where 10 is. Not that like we have a constant psychic connection, but like some combination of her psychic abilities and best friend radar.
Yeah.
For sure.
Combined. So like I have a pretty good idea of where it is, and also like I took a bullet train, so it took like 30 seconds to cover a mile.
Sounds good.
But I do have to like run across some rooftops and stuff. But
Okay.
yes, I think I get there around a minute after 10, and Nate are there, but also I'm on the ground and can't really
Way
do
up there.
anything.
Yeah.
Well, if I could spend my turn, I would love to roll for burn.
Yes, you may. Jem and I, are you doing anything to try and hide or to make them not notice you at this point?
I'm not.
No, I'm not a stealth hero.
Right. But I mean, did you just stay in the middle of them, or did you like go up above them, or maybe down below them a little bit?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I picture myself in motion, like swooping around. My ultimate goal is to smash some of them into each other.
Okay.
But I'm picturing myself sort of like swooping around above to get a better view.
Okay.
About how high up are we?
Cruising altitude, whatever that is. I don't know.
Oh, right. That's what that was about.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I like it.
Yeah. I'm sure someone at some point will be like, that is exactly this high. I was like, okay.
I rolled a 9 plus my 3 conditions I already have, so I got a 12.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows.
You have the burn.
Cool. Well, let's use it then. I'm going to use overcharge. So I'm going to spend 2 burn to take up 10 plus on Unleash My Powers as we combo some TK, and we need to make these punchable by everyone in the group. So let the robots hit the floor.
Nice.
I want to grab as many as I can and like pull them down with me.
Cool. They're flying in kind of like a V formation.
The flying V!
Yeah. Exactly. So you pull down like the first, like the group that's kind of in the front, the lead ones. He's in one of them. You know he's not in the lead one, but you know he's like off to like one of the ones to the left of the lead one somewhere. So you pull down like the first, we'll say, like 8. You bring them straight down to the ground. The other ones seem to kind of almost follow, like they're programmed to follow each other. Amazing. So yeah, they just like go down. They just like crash into the ground below you. We're gonna say it's actually like there's the tops of some. This is like the downtown area, so it's like the tops of some buildings. So some of them go in between the buildings, but most of them hit on top of a couple of these really big skyscrapers that are down there. And that is where Katy is jumping. So she jumps up there and is up there. And Daimos, you're pulling up down below, so on the street below.
Oh, yeah.
And you can very clear. Oh, good.
Yes.
I'm going to say you hear in your head, I bought you guys presents. Here's some ground ones. And then I zoom back up.
Nice. Yeah, so they're a bunch of them have followed down, so they're all much lower now. So they're all right above the city now. There's a couple that are on the buildings. There's 1 or 2 that are on the street below, and the other ones are kind of landing they The ones you pulled down, like they kind of slammed a little bit, so they've they've taken a little bit of damage. The other ones that followed and landed are like preparing for battle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when, like, one of the things that was triggered was like the iPod Nano like came to life, right? I feel like that happened last time, and was like spewing out information. So I want to see if I can contact. It feels like there's a link here with my dad. I want to see if I can contact him somehow and like talk him out of whatever this is. But I don't know if I need to roll on that. So
yeah, you have to roll. I feel like you'd roll. Well, it's plugged into your suit and stuff now, so I can let you roll either the mundane that you've been rolling for your hacking skill, or if you wanted to roll unleash your powers. Because that's like part of your suit too. I can see either one.
I'll do the hacking because my mundane's better.
Okay.
Not much, not by much. I got a 7 on the dot.
You are able to, with that, you're not able to make connection completely, but you figure out exactly which robot he's in.
I'm gonna head straight for that one before anybody else does.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just run toward it.
Okay. Is that okay for your partial success? Like.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. So.
We don't operate as a team. We're not using radios and stuff, right?
You use Tendai.
Yeah.
I'm a radio.
Okay. Go ahead. I think Adam wanted to say something.
Well, real quick before, because we're about to enter combat, so we should decide if we know who a leader is, and we have a team in the pool depending on that. So we can't point at each other. It makes me very sad. So, I mean, we could try.
Says you. Let's do it.
Everybody's looking at it. So everyone,
No?
don't point straight at your camera. You have to point at like where the person is sitting on both points of your camera.
Oh,
Ready?
God.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I have to pull up the.
Mine are top down. That
You
doesn't
have to
work
point
for
it.
me.
You have to point at the person, and then whatever that points to where Kimi is, that's who we go
Guys,
with.
just everyone point at
Kimi
me.
scream
I'm
that.
clearly the leader.
Hey, no metagaming.
Can we like assign numbers based on
There we
who
go.
sits where?
That's a good idea.
So Jason would be 1, Aabria would be 2, I would be 3, and Adam would be 4.
Yes.
So we just close our eyes and hold up 1 to 4 fingers.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Look
me
at you.
being
smart.
number 1. That makes sense.
Thank you for being here, Emily. Well done. All right, ready?
So Jason's 1, Aabria 2, Emily 3, me 4.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we'll call it out for people who are listening to the podcast. Ready? Close your eyes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Nope.
Did we? What?
Yeah.
All right.
Jason thinks he's the leader. Aabria thinks she's the leader. And then Emily and Adam both think that Emily's the leader.
Yeah.
Wild. I would never trust the daughter of the person we're going to
Katy
fight.
has always been the leader.
That is deeply untrue. And
I'm
you're
a
wild for
work-
that shit.
I'm a work colleague of Valkyrie. I am the leader.
It's because they're kissing. Come
Yeah,
on.
but I'm invoking the 25th Amendment. You are emotionally compromised in this fight. And as your best friend, aka your VP, I take over.
All right. So we do get one team for.
Technically, I'm Prince, so I outrank you.
Oh, that's true. All right, so we do get one team because I'm assuming we all have the same goal in this fight. Oh, no, actually, we don't.
Oh yeah, we super don't.
Yeah, you super don't. So, no. So we have 2 team left over from last game.
Is our
I do not think that your intention is the same. You've not agreed on a leader.
I'm betting nobody has the
I have like, what is your intention, Charger?
my intention is to exact revenge on Klipspringer Senior.
I don't think that's what the current Klipspringer also wants.
Yeah.
No, I want to save him so
Probably
he can
not.
either be saved or brought to justice. I do want to punch him in the face, but I don't want to kill him.
Yeah, we don't have the same purpose.
Nope.
Whoopsie.
This is fantastic. Okay.
I'm going to invoke.
What are you invoking?
I have a move that I have been waiting this entire game. It is they don't deserve forgiveness. So that's what my intention is.
Nice.
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right. So yeah, so you have 2 team to use during this fight, and let's go.
Probably. Sorry. Also, remind me. What was the sort of daytime, daytime, nighttime description?
We're in the daytime. I don't think it's
Yeah,
super late.
it's
I
a
Guess
think it's like,
telekinesis.
yeah, I think it's like early afternoon because we woke like. I think because you woke up at Idolon, some of you
Right,
had the
it was,
meeting
like,
with
the next
Valkyrie. Yeah, like not a we had a full session, but not like a ton of stuff happened.
Yeah.
2
So,
p.m. Let's
yeah,
go.
We're 2 p.m.
Okay.
2:30.
2:38 p.m.
God damn it.
I
You are
can't
the
work.
president. I respect. It's 2:38.
I can't work like this.
Okay. So Tendai's throwing the robots to the ground. Other ones
Throwbots, if you will.
Throwbots. No, it's yeet bots.
Yeah!
So you brought them down to the ground. Some of them were like kind of slammed to the ground. Others just followed. We're gonna say Charger is on his way up the building. How do you want to be doing that, Charger?
Well, I'd probably first try and fight the ones that are on the ground, since I'm the ground person and everybody else
Is up above? Okay. Cool.
actually get up in the air.
Great.
So
We'll pause on you for just 1 second then.
Uh,
Emily, you are headed towards the one robot that you know your dad is in.
Yep.
And where are you at, Jem, and what are you doing? Nate.
My plan was to look around for a big radio antenna on a roof, like rooftop, maybe significantly powered, like a radio station tower, something like that.
Are you still up in the air?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Then let's just let's have Daimos go real quick, and then we'll have you find that in just a moment. You're in a busy downtown area. There's definitely radio towers and stuff around.
Cool.
Okay. So I'm going to put my nuts on the ground as I can.
I think
And
we're
just
losing you,
electrify
Adam.
myself.
Yeah. Okay. We
No
can't hear you, so give it
problems.
for a second. I don't think it's a mic problem. It seems like it's an internet connection problem because everything's kind of jumpy. So we're going to jump to Jason real quick while you're kind of troubleshooting that. So you look around, Nate, you see a bunch of stuff on top of these buildings. There's one building that has a helicopter sitting on top of it. There's a bunch of buildings that have big antennas and stuff like that. There's flagpoles. There's tons of stuff.
Okay. So my plan is to find something that looks like a decent broadcast tower, and then apply my alien technology to it, because my impression is that a bunch of these were remote controlled last time, and that requires radio signal, and maybe I can at least force them to fight individually, and not get any more software updates or something. I don't know, but it seems like I will jam them, but with alien tech.
Okay, cool. Roll to use your alien tech.
Okay. Oh, good. I get to add freak. Which is good because that's only an 8. So alien tech, alter a human device, create. It could do something impossible once and then fizzle. And I didn't get the 10+, so the rest of that doesn't matter.
Okay. So describe specifically what happens.
The core of the tower has some sort of interface that Nate flies up to, grabs on to just sort of like dangle from the side of the tower, and his other suit glove extends the like silver tendrils into the device,
Nice.
and it like lights up, and all these like weird alien symbols start scrolling across the screen, and then there's just a radio pulse that knocks out, I think, probably most radios in the vicinity. So like car radios, CVs, hopefully remote control robots. But yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna say that it can't completely blow them out. But it's
Well,
definitely
I mean,
gonna...
if they're, I was imagining they'd be mostly disorganized.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm sure they have autonomic, like, okay, I remember how to fight. I'm just not organized.
Yeah, cool. So we'll say you blow out their communications for like with each other for a minute or two.
Okay.
Does that work? So that they can't like work together to fight you?
That was my goal.
Perfect. Writing that down so I don't forget. Cool. All right. Adam, back to you. Oh, you're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, I know. So it's that thing where you like click in the chat box and then it doesn't go out of the chat box, so the space bar to unmute doesn't work.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I just put myself in the middle of as many of the robots on the ground as I can and
Okay.
just start electrically beating the shit out of them.
Okay, cool. Roll to confront them.
Okay, and would you say I'm dramatically under fire?
Yes, I would say that.
Okay, then I get to use Savior instead.
Okay. But you are directly engaging a threat, so.
Yes, yeah. I get to, I have a Suck at Domitian, which is a move from the protege. No, Beacon. But when I stand strong while dramatically under fire, roll Savior instead of Danger to directly engage. So.
Perfect.
And I'm glad I did because I rolled a 7 and that turns it into a 10.
Very nice. All right. So on a 10 plus, pick 2.
Okay, so I want to resist or avoid their blows because I don't want to take more conditions.
Smart.
And then I want to impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Okay.
Can I say that they maybe they somehow recognize me as connected to General Cull, and so they focus more on me?
Well, you're the only one down there right now, so they're definitely focused on you anyway. But yeah, definitely, whoever's controlling these seems to sense that that you, they recognize you, and they seem to come after you because like they don't seem to be really damaging anything in the city. But the minute they notice you, they just kind of all like land or are sitting there. And then, but the minute you kind of come around, they recognize you and they start trying to attack you. And especially once you start trading blows with them, more of them like start arriving, even though they're not, they weren't there to see you attack the others. So it's like very obvious you're a target at this point.
Yeah, good. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So I think that's everybody for this round. And yeah, Emily, we're going to go to you next to start for the next round. And we're just going to say the robots all have kind of like landed and are picking themselves up. They haven't really started attacking back yet.
Yeah, I want to approach the one I know has my dad in it with like hands stretched out wide and like maybe even pull up the mask a little bit so that not so that everyone can see, but so that he can see, assuming he can look out of the robot. And I'm just going to walk forward like I am completely not a threat because I got a plan.
Cool. All right. So you start walking toward this robot. The robot kind of like was facing the other way and it kind of spins like it's going to attack you. But then you can see it kind of, I guess, the robot version of like relaxing and like stops taking like an attack stance and just kind of is like looking at you. And
Okay.
it doesn't quite like cock its head, but there's a little bit of like hesitation in its movements.
Okay.
So you get a pretty good idea that your dad probably sees you and recognizes you.
Yeah. I have a move I've been wanting to use as well, which is called. I think it's called It's a Trap. No, Dangerous Web. When you reveal a trap you've left for someone using your powers, roll plus your mask's label. On a hit, your opponent trips into it and you get an opening or opportunity against them. On 10 plus, take +1 forward to pursuing it. On a miss, the trap inadvertently leads to a dangerous escalation. I think that when I had the nano plugged into the big robot a couple sessions ago, it had I had some malware on it, like propagated itself. So now there's like pop-up ads, like popping up and causing the whatever to happen. But I have to roll for this, so we'll see what happens.
You do have to roll for that.
Oh boy, I got a 7.
Okay.
Just on the dot. Yeah.
So what does it say? What did it say about a 7?
On a hit, your opponent trips into it and you get an opening or opportunity against them. My goal with this was to like deactivate or otherwise disarm a robot if I wanted to. So like I hit some buttons on the iPod Nano and aim it at my dad. I can't do it to all of them, but I can do it to one.
Okay. We're going to say that you make connection on a 7 with the robot. You're able to get the readouts. You're not able to take over his robot. Part of that is because what happened the other day is that robot took over your nano. So that's it. Rather than you kind of taking it, they have connection with your nano. You've now tapped into that, so you can see what's happening with the robot, and you can download the information. But it's more of a one-way stream from them to you now.
Yeah, this plan made more sense when I didn't know my dad was behind this.
Yeah.
So,
right. Next, who wants to go next? Aabria?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get in there. I see this happening. I just want to make sure, like, does it look like the other robots are giving Katy and Dadbot a wide berth?
Yeah, they're all just kind of standing around. They don't seem to be attacking, other than Daimos, who's like down on the ground. I don't know where you're at, if you can see that. But nobody seems to be attacking Katy.
Okay.
And they also, like, there's all these robots on like other buildings kind of far away. They're not attacking the city at all. They're just kind of like chilling.
Are they attacking us at all?
Nope, not yet.
Weird. Okay. Then yeah, I want to drop.
Where are you exactly? You're still up above, right?
I'm in the sky,
Yeah.
overhead.
Yeah.
I want to drop down to the ground, probably like 20 feet behind Katy, and use shielding to throw up like a big cylinder around all of us to just keep other stuff out.
Okay, so the two of you and Katy.
No, Katy and Dadbot.
Oh, Katy and Dadbot. Okay, to keep everybody else out. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you do it. When you land, then you start seeing that the robots are kind of turning and noticing you. So.
Oh, okay.
They
Noted.
They didn't notice you up in the sky. You threw them down and they were like, "What's happening?" Okay.
Cool.
Jason or Daimos?
I'm coming down from the tower, so I want Daimos to go first.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so I you know what? I think it's time to use my moment of truth.
Yay.
People have always tried to define you.
Nope.
Okay, better. Let's see if this works. Maybe if I talk, it won't cut out. Okay. People have always tried to define you by your lineage, as if from the moment you were born, you were meant to be some villain to be defeated. But they're right, aren't they? That darkness is in you. So right here, right now, you're not fighting it. You're embracing it. Both hero and villain and greater besides. You're overcoming impossible odds in ways no hero would approve of and no villain could comprehend. Of course, after seeing what you can really do when you embrace the whole of yourself, the rest of the world isn't going to forget who you really are.
Nice.
and I think what I do is my electrical powers just kind of overcharge, and they just lash out to a whole bunch of the robots around me, and my electric takes them each other with sort of like of them, making them just try to fight each other, and with my electricity flaring up all around me, and I just start screaming, "Where are you, coward?"
All right. Well, we're gonna have some of that happen. You can't take over the robots with your charge power. You can like short circuit them. You can like blow components of them, so that can help them kind of. Some of them might attack each other, like when their vision's blown out, or something like that. So I'll mark some of them definitely attacking each other. A bunch of them just like shut down though, like you kind of have like fried them. So on the ground, so we'll say that there were like 5 around you. That had kind of come. So those 5 we'll say are like out of commission. One of them's like walking into a wall, not attacking it, but it just like has been completely fried, so it just keeps trying to walk into this wall. There's like 2 or 3 that just kind of like crumble to the ground, and then one of them like just kind of like is like the smoking kind of like husk, and it keeps trying to hit the one that's walking into the wall, and it just like they're just kind of on this like loop of very ineffective movement at all. Does that work? Cool. Okay. Awesome. Jason, you were at the tower.
So they had shielded a couple of them. A bunch of them are shock exploded. What's in immediate danger? Is anyone being charged or attacked or anything like that?
From looking down, you see that there's a couple who are starting to converge on I. They're headed towards her. You can see, especially because you're tapped into I's power, there's like the purple column around Katy and one of the robots, like protecting them. And then you see this giant like blast of. Did you guys like when New York had that one power plant like blow last year? When I was there and I didn't get superpowers, I'm still very bitter about this.
You still might just wait for puberty to hit.
See. Yeah.
Or Laura Lynn. Yeah.
And there's like that bright blue flash. You see that like we're gonna say just for like cinematic vision's sake, like you kind of look down and there's like this giant like blast of that bluish electric light from down on street level that you just see kind of like flash up between the buildings. So that's what you're seeing right now.
Okay, awesome. So with the couple that are converging on I, that's not going to work for me. Also, this radio tower is done anyway because I've functionally destroyed it. So I'm going to just pull it out of the roof and arrow it down. Just try to spear one of the ones chasing after I. Nice. From on high.
Yeah.
So I guess
you're directly engaging a threat.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Sorry, I know it's not your preferred.
I want to use freak for everything.
Nope.
It's okay. I got an 8. So directly engage. I'm going to. I guess I'll protect myself because I only get to pick one, right? I don't have the sheet in front of me. Sorry.
Yeah, you get to pick. Sorry, let me read it out to you.
I'll get it open here too.
Yeah, on a 7 and 9, you pick 1. On a 10 plus, you pick 2. Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Protect yourself is from a different game, Jason. Get your shit straight.
I don't know her. All So then, I want to resist or avoid their blows. And that's the one thing I'll pick. So yeah, I'm just going to spear that down there. And really, I'm picturing it as I'm 100 feet up in the air. That's how I'm protecting myself. But I don't know if that's helpful to interpret
That's
it
fine,
that way.
yeah, that's perfect. Cool. Very good. All right. This is always the problem with having this many enemies. It's like I actually have to like write shit down and like take notes. I'm like, I wanted a big climactic battle, but all right. Nice. Okay, so you take out the one that is attacking I. Well, there's a bunch of them, but you take out like one of the ones that's closest to her.
Yeah, ideally this huge radio tower spears down like right behind her.
Yeah.
And I could be like, I got you.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, and it does the whole thing where it's like, it like slices right through like a javelin or something.
Yes.
Like, just like, and then I'm going to say there's like a big part at the end of it too. So like it gets speared with the pointy part and then the big part then crushes it.
Yeah, I'm picturing like a radio tower usually looks like a mini Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing. And so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Ice looks super cool the whole time and she doesn't even like turn around. It just like happens behind her.
Obviously.
She doesn't. She just smirks when it hits, and you get a little rush of like warm appreciativeness as she continues.
All right. Is everyone gone this time? All right. No, Daimos, you need to. You started us off with your moment of truth, right? Or is that the last one?
Yes, I was
the
shaking my head because I was thinking Katy has it.
Yeah, Katy has it.
No, I went first.
Yeah, you went first. So it's the robot's turn. They finally get a turn. All right. So Daimos, you've taken care of the ones near you, so there's none down there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's one that's taken care of on the roof. There's the one that Katy's dad is in that seems just kind of like stopped motion at the moment. It's not doing anything. So you still have 5 up there. And okay, yay math. So yeah, there's a couple others that are headed there seem to be 2 that have like lined up on either side as close as they can get to the one that Katy's dad is in. They're kind of just like flanking it like wingman. They aren't attacking, but they seem aware of the force field and are just kind of like waiting right outside of it. And then there's 3 more. One is flying in from another rooftop, and then there's 2 that are still on the rooftop that are headed towards I.
Can I go?
Yeah, absolutely. We're at the beginning of a new round, so
Yeah. Then I would like to wield my powers.
Okay.
So I can do that now.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a 13.
Nice.
So I want to turn to the one that like is closest to me and like wait for it. Like, I don't know if I can just like kind of take over what happens. Like, I think it uses one of its big cool arms to like grab me.
Mm-hmm. The
and I just start, it's cool pinchers. And it grabs me like around the chest, and I like grab one end and like pull the whole thing towards me with my telekinesis.
Cool.
And do it again.
Yeah.
And do it again until I'm like right within eye range of it. And I think she like her fist like glows purple, and she punches it directly in like its little cool zoomy eye stalk and knocks it out because I get to pick 2. I'm going to sorry, I'm on the wrong side. It's wield. I am going to neutralize an opponent. And then I want to create something useful for my environment, or no, take hold of something vulnerable to me. Like, is there anything within this robot that I can like grab and pull out that like is at all useful?
And there's a bunch of hard metal objects in there that if you could probably cause some damage with. It also has there's like some computer components in there. It's possible that if you grabbed the right one out of there, you might be able to link into their network of some type.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab important looking computer elements. Like I know I can't do anything with it, but maybe this is a post-battle thing I can do.
Yeah.
Cool. And I just want to rip it out the front
Yeah, you
and
totally
like gently lay it on top of its corpse. And then just like turn and walk away.
do. Nice. I am going to use a hard move. So while you're doing that, the other one that's approaching you gets close enough. And they are going to hit you. And you have to take a powerful blow, please.
Cool. Because I get to roll plus conditions.
Yeah.
Can I jump in and take that hit for her and defend her?
Are you have you headed up from street level? Because last time we checked in with you, you were at street level.
Oh, I thought she was too.
I'm at street level now.
Oh, you are? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were still on the
I thought
roof.
she landed.
Yeah, I landed to make the big cylinder.
Right, and that's on top of the roof. Are you're where Katy and her dad is?
Yeah, I'm wherever Katy is. So
Yeah,
that's
I'm
our
on the roof. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on top of the
okay.
roof.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then no, I cannot do that.
Okay, you can. I will say you're heading up though, because you can use your powers or whatever to go up there. It was fine.
But in that case, I'd like to swoop in after the hit and do something about it. Or well, actually, I guess I could even defend.
You could try. Yeah,
That's a thing
that's
I'm
totally
capable
a thing.
of.
Yeah.
And it's just as bad as my danger. So, yeah, I'm going to roll defend. Yep, that's a 3 plus my superior, so 3. I whoosh down to put myself bodily between this thing that's sneaking up behind I and Kimi. What happens?
Well, I still then takes her powerful blow, and you also have to take a powerful blow.
Oh, cool.
So yeah. So basically, what it does, it like smacks you out of the way, and then it smacks her too.
Okay, it is a 9 though. I didn't hit the 10.
Okay, that's good.
I feel very bad. I wasn't able to say. I only rolled a 3, so I got a 6. I'm okay. Everyone kept jumping in. I was like,
yeah, you stand strong. Jason, you said you rolled a 9?
Yeah, so
choose one. You lash out verbally, you give ground, or you struggle past the pain, and you mark 2 conditions.
Would it be giving the opposition an opportunity if I blocked by getting grabbed and slammed to the rooftop and like held down by that foot?
I don't know if that gives them an opportunity though, because that's just what's happened with you. If Tendai becomes distracted by that and then drops the force field for a moment. Okay.
That works.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, I get trapped under this foot because it just was like, no, you're ridiculous, and slams me to the ground.
Yeah, and then the kind of like the telepathic link between you and I kind of like shocks her, so she loses her concentration for a minute. Yeah. So the force field around Emily and her dad and Dadbot.
Who is Emily?
I'm sorry. Between Klipspringer and Dadbot drops.
Emily is my middle name, actually. Katy Emily Kid.
Nice.
Keck.
All right. And we're going to say that with that opportunity, I'm going to use another hard move. And there's like this moment where if you like read robot body language, but it kind of is mimicking your dad's body language because he's like linked in with it. There's kind of this moment where you see the robot like kind of like lean back for a moment and like consider things, and then like it almost like steels itself and like straightens its shoulders again. And the other 2 robots that were flanking it walk up, and both of them try to grab you, Katy. Not to like harm you, but to like they want to take you with them.
Okay. I want to provoke. So I'm going to let them grab me, but I'm going to shout at the Dadbot. Something like, oh, if you want to kill me, you want to hurt me, you want to take me prisoner, you can't do it yourself. You got to have your little robot servants do it. Well, that's just like it's sending someone else to do your hard, dirty work. And just like, just running off at the mouth a list of all the ways he's failed her.
Cool. All right. Roll for that.
I'm unmuting myself because I hate holding down the space bar.
Yeah, that's fine.
God, I got another 7.
Plus superior?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, that is I've already added in superior.
Got it. So in a 7 and a 9, you get to choose one.
You get to choose
Oh,
one.
yeah, I get to choose one. They stumble and take +1 forward against them. They err and you gain a critical opportunity. They overreact. You gain influence on that over them. I'm going to say he's going to make an error.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to turn around and like pause for just a second, and you kind of hear like this robot voice that says, all this ever was to protect you. But it's like a robot voice, but I'm not going to do a robot voice. It's going to sound bad.
Do the robot voice. Come on.
Yeah, because I wanted to like have like a little bit of like emphasis too, like your dad.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can tell it's his voice just coming out of a speaker kind of. And he said, yeah, and he's like, all this has ever been about has been protecting you.
Funny way of protecting me.
So
She looks away.
yeah. And the other 2 robots, let me see. So that's going to give your team like an opportunity. They're still about to take off, but that's going to give them a bit of a delay.
Okay.
So people can do stuff.
Charger, what are you doing?
Yeah, you're up there. You're up at the top by now.
Okay, yeah. So I've used the static electricity to basically crawl up the side of the building. Did that come through?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I just sort of crest over the top of the building with just this aura of electricity flashing all around me, and I say, you didn't expose him yet, right?
No, I think if you were just arriving, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between that robot and the others. So you kind of crest the edge of the building. You see one robot that's kind of like turned and started walking away, and you see 2 robots, one on each side of Klipspringer, kind of like holding her and heading in that same direction.
Oh, they're taking Klipspringer?
Yes, and then there's one robot that is attacking that is like literally just like in the middle of bashing Nate.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to just basically just I don't know. I want to actually I want to go after Dad Bot, but I don't know which one he is.
Yeah. Oh, you do also notice there's one more that you see on a building nearby that's just by itself.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just well, there I want to go after the 2 that are holding Katy.
Okay.
And yeah.
Cool.
And I'm just kind of screaming, "Where is he?" As I come up on those and
you can
and start
directly engage a threat or unleash your powers depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, I want to directly engage a threat because I want to get Katy. I want to take Katy away from them.
Okay.
So yeah, but this isn't dramatically under fire, so I'm gonna roll danger.
Yeah.
Actually, that is a 9 + 1 is a 10.
Excellent. On 10 plus, pick 2. Resist, avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I want to take something from them.
You want to take Katy from them.
I want to take Katy from them, and just sort of smash them away from her.
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to surprise the opposition.
Okay, so you
I
will
want
take.
to-
So you will mark a condition then. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna risk blows because I need to not, because I got something in a second. I'm gonna have to mark 2 conditions of the scene.
Okay, so you're gonna resist.
No, I'll take one. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
Okay,
take it.
okay. So you're gonna impress.
Yes.
them,
I'm gonna
and you're gonna take
specifically, hopefully, Dad bot.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, you pull Katy from their arms, and you impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. I think you're going to surprise them because they weren't expecting you to come flying up the side of the building, because their communication things were fried earlier from when Nate attacked them. So they weren't able to communicate with the robots on the ground that were like, hey, there's someone down here. So they thought the whole team was up on the... What?
I helped.
You did. Good job. So that's why they didn't realize anyone else was here other than the people they'd already seen on the roof. Very good. And which
Awesome.
Condition
and
did you
I'm
mark?
I very much angried.
Okay. Yeah. That seems appropriate. Cool. All right. So Katy's freed. Yeah. Very good. I have 1 hard move left. So, yes, Jason, what would you like?
Oh, I want the hard move.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not how this game works.
In the spirit of the season, give one of us the hard move. Give your favorite the hard move. Yeah.
The spirit of the pandemic
Your
season?
favorite?
Spirit of flu season? What season are we celebrating?
It's Saint Pandemic's Day, so
Okay.
give us the
That is
hard
true.
move.
He's
Happy
gonna
Saint
just
Pandemic.
eat snakes at us.
No, we're gonna have there's gonna be this flash of light, and it blinds all of you if you're looking at it, and if it also gives this weird sonic blast too, so it kind of makes your ears and your head ring. So it's clearly something that was sort of designed to throw all of you off, and it's basically the equivalent of Batman when he does his smoke bomb. So by the time you it takes you 45 seconds to a minute to kind of reorient yourself, and by then you look up and the robots, including Dadbot, are gone.
No.
You chased him off. Why did you chase him off? He was mine to deal with. You all fucked everything up.
Where did he go? Tendai, find him.
All of the robots are gone, right, Kimi?
Yeah. I mean, the ones you have destroyed are still there, but the 4 that were still operational, one of them being Dadbot, are gone.
Can I still track him with my iPod Nano?
It doesn't seem at this moment you can. I mean, if you want to roll for something.
Wow.
we can
Yeah, I'll
see.
roll something.
Okay.
I'll roll something.
Here, we're going to say
roll-
unleash your powers for it.
Oh, God. Yeah. What's unleash my powers is what?
Plus
Freak?
freak, yes.
Okay. God, no, it's a 6.
Oh, darn.
Darn.
Well, that was my last hard move.
Hold on. You still don't get a hard move.
Oh.
I use my last burn for boost.
Okay. Nice.
I will supercharge a teammate's powers. You have a +1 to your roll.
All right, so you get a 7. You are able to get some readouts of not the location, but you are still sort of tapped into the robot network. So you're able to pull data from them, like off and on. So, and this will continue working for a little while. You'll be able to get some information, but not everything.
I'm going to sprint in that direction then.
Okay.
Why not?
Sprint in which direction?
I'm following sort of the the pings or whatever, the direction they seem to be headed.
Okay, you don't have that at the moment, but you're able to see the robots are still operational. You're able to read out, like, get some readouts of what their plans are.
Okay.
You also have the readout of a couple of different locations that they've been recently. And you're also able to tap into some of the information about their attack in Italy and Messenia.
Okay. Does anything jump right out at me?
That's a lot of information. Is there anything you're going to select to look at first?
I want to see if like my name comes up. I'm going to do like a control F for my name.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot. There's actually a lot of references to you. A lot of it is about your team. So the robots seem to, they know you're a high threat level, but they don't see you as the enemy, but they do see your team as the enemy. So, and they're, especially Daimos is especially like, yeah.
I mean, fathers and their daughters' boyfriends. Am I right? Okay, cool.
And there does seem to be a very large amount of information on the team and their abilities.
I want to convey to the team that the robots won't, I don't think the robots will attack me, but they might attack everybody else.
That'll be useful as long as we can catch where they're coming from. We'll know that you're not in immediate danger, but we gotta, we have to pull this out at the root.
I mean, let me go in alone. Figure out where they are. I'm going in alone.
No, that's not how any of this works.
No.
You're not going alone.
I don't want any of you getting hurt, and they're not going to hurt me.
Stop. You're dumb for saying this. Stop it.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
And Tendai's right. So that's...
I know. We all got the sampler that says Tendai is always right, but...
Oh, you got them. Good.
Hashtag Tendai was right. But Kimi, I was wondering if I could use my new tech to try to reach out to the other TADs and see, because I remember they had a big observation network at one point, and I want to see if there are other TADs around of like, can I see more and extend my senses that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's a bunch. 12.
Yeah, absolutely. You like reach out to your TAD, and then you realize that there's like a bunch of them around, like all over the place. It might take you a couple minutes because you're like figuring this out for the first time.
Yeah.
But you realize these TAD things are everywhere.
Okay.
There's a bunch of them. And they all have,
cool.
But it is a little overwhelming too. You like suddenly you're like tuned into data from all of them, and and it's all in like this weird, like you can figure it out, but it's almost like it's exactly like if you were born knowing another language and then you didn't speak that language for many, 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 many years, and like 20 years later, like someone comes and is talking to you in that language.
Yeah, that's the universal metaphor that I think everyone is familiar with.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like you're picking up pieces of it, and like the more you're kind of paying attention, the more you understand. But it's going to take you a little while to sort through it all.
So I'm picturing this just visually of like, getting up out of the rubble that I had been pummeled into.
Yeah.
And I think a bunch of little pieces of his suit pull off and are like simulating where all the TAD locations are.
Nice.
And the suit of his helmet looks like a world, like a globe, like it's as he's turning and looking at different parts of the world. Mm-hmm. That's so everyone can see that he is like searching for something and that this is simulating something, but he's a little distracted.
Yeah, totally. Cool. Yeah.
So I want to knock on Tendai's mind.
Yeah. Yes.
You have to find him. You have to find him and tell me how to get to him before Katy can.
I understand you're upset, but
You don't understand. I'm upset. I'm not just upset. He killed my mother. I'm going to end him. And I can't let Katy see that. And I want to provoke her to. I want to make this seem like I'm doing this to protect Katy. If
Okay.
you,
yeah.
it's-
You're the
it's
only one
better-
in the group with influence over me.
Yes.
This is why I don't give out influence, y'all. Always comes back to bite you in the ass.
Yep.
I have it marked
Uh,
on mine. Is that wrong?
I deleted yours end of last
The
session,
end of
remember?
last session, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I
I'm
read
not
it.
great at superior. It's a -1, so. But I get +1 because of the influence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think
Yeah,
you can
that's-
burn the influence to do something else. This feels like a burnable offense.
Oh yeah. When I take advantage, I can take an additional +1 on a move targeting you, if I burn the influence. So I can get +1, and then which will put me at 0, and then I can take an additional +1 if I want to burn the influence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to because that's a 6. Hey, it's doubles. Do I get a thread?
No.
Oh.
So 6 6 -1 +1 is still 6. So I'm gonna surrender my influence to take the additional +1. And so
What does that look
I don't
like?
have
Like, what do you say to Tendai to lose influence over her and provoke her into telling you what you want?
Go dark, go dark.
Yeah, I go dark. I tell her, you're the only one who would understand this, Vil.
Ooh.
Oh.
You know what I have to do. And you know you want me to do it. And you know you want to protect Katy from it. She was my mother. Even though she was terrible, she was my mother.
Never tell her I told you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to roll for burn again so I can use elemental awareness.
Okay.
So
How many
Fuck!
conditions do you have burned or marked?
I have 3, but now it's all 5. 'Cause I rolled snake eyes.
All right.
Oh no. Yeah. Cool. No. Sorry. Yeah, nope, that's it. So here's how this is gonna go. I immediately clock up to 5 conditions in order to hold 2. And I'm going to spend a burn and mark a 6th condition that doesn't exist in order to get his answer for him.
Okay.
So GM, where is Dadbot?
He is. All right, I'm gonna tweak things a little bit. You're gonna pass out. There's gonna be like the moment where you have your orange, purple eyes, and there's like this little like discharge of like purple light from around you, and you're gonna get Dadbot's location as like a visual, like of where he's at. And so you're able to relay that to his head very quickly. I'm not going to give you like the exact, like, it's here in the city.
Yeah.
Because that would be too easy. And now he has to work with Katy to figure out where he is, because Katy's got all the locations and he knows which one is the right one. But neener, haha. So, so yeah, so you do that. So you know exactly which base he's at. You don't know where exactly. Like, I don't know. I feel bad now because you used all your burn and you're passing out. So I feel like you know, but you're not able to relay that since you did roll like ones. You're not able to relay that like the coordinates to him. You're able to relay like the visual to him. So if you are still conscious, or if they bring you back to consciousness, you know where he is exactly.
Nice.
Daimos, you get like the visual, you know exactly what it looks like where he's at, but you don't know, like, you couldn't be like on a map, that's it right here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but my state of mind, I would not. I'm trying not to act with Katie's cooperation. So,
Well, plus at this point, you don't know that she has all those locations. That's something that she's figured out, but I don't think she said anything out loud about it yet. So you get like a perfect crystal clear image from his point of view of where he is right before Tendai passes out.
As she is wont to do.
Yes.
I do a catch.
Nice. Good job. Good boyfriend.
I am going to check on how Tendai is doing. Charger, never speak to her that way again. She doesn't deserve it.
You can so that was all telepathic.
But he's plugged into her head. He can usually hear most of the stuff that happens.
Oh.
He should have to roll to be able to do it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Sure.
He's a bad telepath.
I just want to give Kimi more hard moves potentially. She seems so lonesome without them to keep her warm.
Oh, I'm not without them.
So do you want me to unleash my powers, Kimi?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. That's an 8.
Okay. We'll say you picked up the gist of the conversation.
I really just need the word "vil."
Yeah.
That's the whole conversation.
I feel like you kind of could tell that Daimos was talking with Tendai. You weren't really listening in, and then you felt like the emotional blow to her of. Yeah. So even if you didn't, you might have picked up the exact words, but you know, even if you didn't, you know the effect of what he said on her and how it hurt her. So you know,
and you would. Yeah, you would also probably see my body language and my facial expressions. I have zero chill.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And then I'm going to just sit cross-legged in the air with Tendai sort of across, and I'm gonna say I'll be back in a minute, and then my eyes roll back, and I'm gonna go on a telepathic walk.
Okay, sounds good. And Katy, are you still scrolling through this data?
Yeah, but I am making a list of. I want to look at a list of locations, and just like I'm gonna assess the situation to figure out which are the top 3 that I think he might be at, just in terms of like proximity and whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So let me roll that. Oh yeah, that's a 14.
Oh yes, very nice. There's 2 nearby that you think are probably the most likely that he went to, and you can also tell that the robots have recent data collected from those places, so they've been there recently. There's one that is just outside downtown, just a little bit like where there's like the tallest buildings. Like there's so it's about half a mile from here. And then there's one that's a little farther out the other way. That's more close to like, there's like more of a residential area. Like it's starting to hit the suburbs, but it's like that transition area in a city where it's like some houses and some big buildings. And then it's like right before it hits like the suburbs. And that's also about the same distance, and it's the opposite direction.
Okay. Yeah, so Daimos is the only other person here?
Nate is floating nearby with Tendai on his lap, and then and Daimos is standing there and looking super pissed.
Okay.
And Nate is throwing shady looks towards Daimos, like super shade. And Tendai passed out randomly.
Yeah, can I communicating telepathically with Nate? How easy is that?
That is not as easy as it would be with Tendai.
That's true. Yeah.
Like you already have kind of like a link there. If he's trying, then I feel like he would have to instigate that. You might be able to try and knock on his.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could. Let me look at it. I guess if you rolled maybe pierce the mask or provoke someone to try and get him to like open up his mind to you.
I'm gonna just turn to Daimos and just be like, can I trust you?
Can you trust me to what?
You can't kill him. He should go to jail, and if the courts find that he should like be killed or whatever, cool. I mean, not cool, that would suck, but you can't kill him. It's not our job to kill people.
I say, of course you can trust me. Of course I won't.
I'm gonna pierce the mask.
Yeah, good call.
That's probably smart.
Can somebody tell me what that's plus?
Yeah, that is plus mundane.
Mundane.
Crap. Okay. That's a 7.
All right, so on a 7 to 9, you get to ask one. So,
Yeah.
what are you really planning?
Make it a good one.
Yeah, the first one is, what are you really planning? I feel like
Yeah, what are you really planning? That sounds like one that I could ask. What are you really planning? My sweet dear boyfriend, what are you really planning?
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna try to kill him at least.
I'm gonna not share this information with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna weigh my options for a second and step back.
All right.
FYI, just for everybody in the collaboration of the story, I don't plan on Daimos actually becoming a killer, but I need him to be talked out of it, hopefully. So that's but he believes right now that he's going to actually kill him, and so he's at that turning point of, will he become just like his mother, or will you guys make him good for real forever?
Oh, you can kill him. You just got to get through me.
He won't do that.
All right.
But yeah.
So Daimos is pissed. Tendai is passed out. Nate is pissed and going on a mental walk. I'm assuming into Tendai's brain. And Katy is also pissed, and now her boyfriend is lying to her. Awesome.
Katy doesn't trust anybody, except for the person who's passed out.
Yeah, nice. So let's cut to Nate then on your mental journey into Tendai's brain.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I want to just step in, sort of like, all the way back in episode 1, 2.
She passes that so much.
Yeah. I think what I do is I create that scene on top of the silver, with that weird hospital bed that we had just randomly, and but it's mostly just that rooftop scene.
Okay.
Of what I try to unfold, even though it's not my brain.
Right.
It's half my brain.
Does she always pass out on rooftops?
No, we took her to a rooftop at that time.
I know, and we're on one now.
I like a faint with a view. Don't worry about it.
We had to do a Grey's Anatomy. It was fine.
It's fine.
It was great. And I'm just looking around. 10, are you here?
What does your mind look like right now, Tendai?
Ooh, I think it's full of like purple tone static electricity.
Ooh.
Like it looks we got a little glimpse of Charger's powers going haywire, especially when he was using his moment of truth. And I think it looks like that.
Mm.
And I think standing at the center of it is Tendai, dressed like General Cull.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm right here.
Okay. So Nate is in not his like new like Tad suit. He's just in like probably a faded, older version of their original Gemini outfit.
Oh.
Like the first one that they made together.
Yeah. Before
Like-
we learned to use a serger,
Yeah.
we ripped so many seams.
Yeah. And walks towards the center of all that. Ten, I get that you're angry.
I'm not angry. I'm scared. I don't want to be this.
Oh, well, that's easy. You're not this. You've never been this.
That's not what people say. It's not what my friend just said to my brain, to my face. I don't want to be this.
We've never given half a fuck what other people think about us.
Yeah.
And Charger was hurtful. And I think I might have done a threat. But aside from that, it's still you and me. And we got this. Like it's not gonna.
But what if something happened to you? If anything happened to you, it would be so easy for me to become this. And you can't tell me that you don't feel the same way.
It's no different for me. I'm one step away from this, and I think his like Tad suit, with blades and whatever, is like, this is not far away from where I am right now, but I don't want to be that. I want to be Gem.
I want to be I just look at Charger. Something happened to his mom and he's about to become her. What do we do? I'm scared of him right now. I'm scared for Katy.
We stop him. We stop his mom. We stop Katy's dad if we have to. It's you and me, and we stand in between that and destruction.
Okay. If anything, don't let anything happen to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
same to you. I have no idea what direction that would spin me out in, and I actually do have a very good idea, and it's not good.
Okay. I'm sorry I passed out again.
It's okay.
It's hard. I don't know how you do this and don't just fucking pass out constantly. How do you hold all this within you all the time? It's amazing.
I let go of some of it.
Okay.
It actually has been good. I mean, Tad absorbed some of it, and some of it, honestly, I just kind of let go. And I don't know if that was good or bad or like normal, but I'm here to balance that out with you. I'm not going anywhere. And if I'm the thing that you were for me before when I was out of control, then I guess it's my turn. And I'm okay with that.
Okay. And I think she like walks forward and like the general Cull outfit kind of sloughs off, and she's also in like the matching original Gemini outfits, and she grabs your hands. Okay, I think I'm ready to go back.
Just don't worry about what anyone else says. That's not our problem.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too.
Nice. Very good. All right, so bouncing back into the real world and away from in your heads. So this has happened like instantaneously. So it's like the same moment where Katy was kind of looking around. So we're also going to do roll comfort and support for me, Jason. And you have to unmute your mic to tell me.
Yeah, it's a 14.
A 14. Okay.
Yeah.
You are comforted and supported, Tendai.
I mean, I'm gonna come back online with none of my conditions, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. We can't keep doing this. We have a story to tell.
Clean slate.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess I get to clear one too, right? For rolling over 10.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you want to add one to the team pool, that's the other option.
Yeah. I only have one, and it's insecure, and that seems right anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll add one to the team pool. As the team's leader, I'd like to, contribute something for everyone.
Okay. Tendai, I'm not going to say you get to lose all of your conditions, because I want you to at least keep anger, because I feel like you still would be angry at Daimos for what he said to you.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay. I feel like that kind of tracks with that. Yeah, I want you to keep at least 2 conditions, because you're only supposed to clear 1 for comfort or support. That end of that scene, kind of like, I feel like you can clear 1 for that. But yeah, pick angry and 1 other one. Something to do with Katy.
I'll keep angry and afraid then.
Okay, because you're afraid for Katy? Cool, all right.
Well, like afraid of Katy.
No, I'm a walking nuke. I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah.
I want to search the information I have to see if my dad killed Steve.
Okay.
If that's in there.
Okay.
Am I rolling on something, or are you just going to tell me? It'd be wonderful if you just told me. But
I said you were gonna have access to the nano for a while, so I will give you that information. Keeping in mind that you connected these bots or this nano to the bots that were here, there's not information on these bots were not involved in that. But there is, like, in the list of enemies, Steve was listed, and it is now is marked as no longer a threat, deceased.
Okay.
So the bots know, at least the network of bots know that he died.
All right. I'm going to provoke everyone.
Okay.
I'm going to step into my, you can tell me that this feels like provoke someone to me, but I'm going to attempt to step into my rightful role as leader of the team.
Okay.
And give a big speech about who we are and what we stand for. And so it's kind of starts with, I think we've all forgotten that there was someone we all loved very much who was a part of this team, and his name was Steve Bungalow, also known as High Def. His last name was Bungalow. That was a little weird. Sorry, distracted. He died trying to save us and trying to let us stay the people that we were. And he was always the fun-loving guy, the guy who made everything better, the guy who held us together. And since he's been gone, we've been falling apart a little bit by bit. And now we're all divided on where my father is and what he's done. But I know one thing, and that is that he was somehow involved in Steve's death. And that means that he needs to be punished. But we don't trade an eye for an eye. That's not who we are. We don't kill someone because he killed one of ours. We are better than that, and we were prepared better than that, not just at Idolon but at Hype too. Like, that's who we are. We're good people, and we're heroes, and we save the day, and we're going to go save the day right now, and that means saving my dad so he can be brought to justice. End speech.
Okay.
Didn't have a PowerPoint this time.
That's okay. It might have been even more powerful without the slides.
Do you want me to roll provoke?
Yep. Plus superior.
Okay. Oh, plus superior. That is an 11.
Very nice. So on a 10 plus, you get to, if they do it, you add a team to the pool. If they don't do it, they mark a condition. So each one of you gets to kind of decide, are you following her inspirational speech or not?
I literally cannot afford to not do it. So many conditions.
Thank you, old friend.
Katy, I have to say, your speeches are a lot more effective without the slides.
I
did not see them. I could see them in her mind. She was thinking about them.
Oh, I blocked it out, I guess.
You are better at telepathy than I am, truly.
Well, I just want to... We have some shit to work out, but I mean, I don't think anyone's going into this with murder in their heart. That's never been who we are. And I want to help you. I want to bring your dad to justice. That's absolutely what we're aiming for here.
Thank you. That leaves one of you.
I'm just kind of staring off into the distance. And I think after a little bit of quiet, I turn around and you can tell I've been crying, and sorry, I needed to let my internet. I say after a little bit, I have murder in my heart, and I don't want it there.
I'm gonna go over and hug Daimos.
You guys, I'm sorry.
All right, so you go over and you hug Daimos. Daimos, do you allow yourself to be hugged?
Sorry. Okay. Yes. Sorry. I have to turn off the push button to mute because it's driving me.
That's fine. Nope. You just just use the little clicky button.
Okay. Anyway, did you guys hear? Yeah, I did. It's off. I keep typing things in chat and then I can't unmute.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys hear both sentences?
Nope.
Oh, I said I have murder in my heart.
Okay.
But then I said I don't want it there.
Okay.
Yeah, we heard
that. We heard. Yeah. Sorry.
There's. Hold
Okay. Okay. All right. Hug me.
While that hug is happening, I think I'm still holding Nate's hand, and I just look at him and kind of give a sorry smile. And I still had one burn left from when I rolled for new burn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to spend it to use elemental awareness one more time.
Okay.
So I'll mark, I will mark guilty because I know I'm putting Nate in the gonna have to probably grab me from my brain again. Sorry. But instead of looking for Dadbot, I want to see if I can just reach and find General Cull.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you have to roll for that or no?
Nope.
You just get it.
Just
okay.
happens.
It just happens. Okay. What conditions are you marking?
I marked guilty for that.
Guilty.
So now I'm back up to 3.
Okay.
This is great. Very little has changed for me.
I mean, it's better than 6. You reach out with this blast, and you realize that no, she is not dead. So you're having trouble reaching her. You don't know whether that's maybe she's unconscious or maybe she's in a place that's protected from your power somehow.
Yeah.
But you can, even though you can't sense exactly where she is alive.
And I think I like nod at Nate and then just run over to Charger and put my hand on his shoulder and just say, she's not dead. You don't have to be this. No. I can't find him. It's been a rough day, but she's not dead.
That's partly my fault, and I'm sorry for everything I said to you.
If you ever threaten me again, I'll kill you.
Actually, she won't get the chance.
Oh, one of us was joking, but the other wasn't.
He is the bad boy of Idolon.
Why would you say that?
See, I'm telling you, that's what everyone says.
I should murder you for this because I'm never going to stop hearing. That's all he's thinking now. Damn it, Charger. And she like walks back away to let you continue to have your moment.
Katy,
Yes.
I lied to you. I wanted to kill him. I was planning to kill him.
Well,
And I told you I wouldn't. And I lied.
but you didn't. There's nothing we've done we can't take back. You can take back a lie. You can't take back a life. That's a pretty good one. Anyway, yeah, let's go do this. And then, yeah, I wish you wouldn't lie to me, but I get it. I get it.
Hashtag for justice.
Hashtag for justice.
We just need the one justice, right?
No, we're
No.
gonna need two because after we bring Katie's dad to justice, we need to go get my mom
Oh, right. Yeah, because she's okay.
and bring her to justice as well.
Isn't it super nice to not have parents that are like fucking supervillains? I stand smugly next to my perfect boyfriend,
Well,
who's just an alien or whatever.
yeah. From what I know of my parents, yes, I agree.
I refuse to examine the part where Tads are all over the world, like watching. That's a not today problem.
Your boyfriend's global surveillance network is good. Yeah.
They're just like satellites. That's all.
Yeah.
It's no biggie.
Okay, well, just me. I'm perfect.
We're gonna say, Nate, while this has been happening, you've been like continuing to receive information from the Tads, yeah, by this point you kind of have like gotten the hang of it. So you are getting some Tads that are spotting robots like the one you saw. They're not able to like know if it's the same because they're all the same model of robot, but they're pinging like, hey, in alien tech mind speak. They're like, oh, hey, we found one. And there's a couple of them that are pinging that.
Okay, and whereabouts are they?
They're nearby. If you were looking at Katie's map, it would be near the one that's just outside of downtown, not the suburb one. It's the other one.
Oh, here at downtown Halcyon.
Yeah. They're like, hey.
Okay. Oh, that's not very far away.
Nope.
Okay. So the I think I like my cowl comes back up and the suit is on full alert. It looks like they're in downtown, and I spread my hands, and there's like the sort of Tad material. Oh, in Black Panther where he has the like holographic map of the trucks, and he like picks the truck up to look at it.
Yeah, the
like,
black fan table.
Yeah, I like create that out of the sort of matte black steel or whatever this metal is, and sort of show the part of the city. Like, okay, I can't pin it totally down, but it's got to be in this area somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Nice, yeah. It happens just like that, and you can see pretty much like that they've passed by there recently, and there's Tedbots all over the world. Like, you were getting so much data, and you're able to focus in now that these have like pinged you directly. But there's a lot of information that you have.
Okay. That's a little overwhelming. I don't think I'm going to say anything about that out loud.
Does that, Nate, did you make that all of the rest of us aware of that? Thank you, words.
I did. Yeah, I like verbally described all the stuff that's happening in the city. But I'm leaving out the fact that I apparently have a global awareness network, which, if we need to do a fundraiser to raise awareness on something, I'm set up.
Yeah. Does Nate's information overlap with the 2 locations I received?
Yes. It's the one that's a little bit closer to downtown, not the suburb one.
Okay. Yeah, that matches up with this place that is right near downtown, and I sort of show them the address.
Should we go the quick way?
Let's go the quick way.
Yes, I won't drive off by myself this time.
Oh, fucking moody. That's how you get to be the bad boy of Idolon. Watch out, he's coming for your spot, Nate.
Now, who holds whose?
Sorry, Emily, what was that?
Now, who holds whose hand as we
Oh,
do this?
Well, I had that in I was going to reach out for Charger's hand so that 10 could reach out for Emily's hand. Because
Who is Emily?
Katy's hand.
Catherine Emily Kidd.
Yeah. I know her by her middle name. That's how I met her.
And and Charger will reach out for Klipspringer's hand as well.
Oh, the 4 of. Oh, I thought we were going like 2 and 2 flying.
Oh, I thought
No, you said
we were
fast
teleporting.
way.
Oh, the very fast way. I've never teleported 4 people before. This is going
Hold
to be
hands
fine.
and teleport
I am
circle.
never gonna fly again. It is cold. It messes up my hair. Babe, get out of here.
All right. Should I roll, Kimmy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can do math. That's a 10.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah. You head down there. You tend to teleport more into the air because you don't know how much control you'd have if you went to street level. You might end up teleporting into a wall or something if you didn't know it was there.
And I'm more comfortable at elevation anyway.
Yeah.
Personally, like that's for Nate. Yeah.
So the 4 of you end up teleporting into like the space kind of like above like the building that's there. And are you all holding hands still?
Okay, this is very high.
We're holding hands.
I'm gonna let go of your hand and just like use my power. Like, we don't have to hold hands. This is fine.
What does this building look like?
It's a very nondescript kind of like office building. Like the expensive, nice office buildings are in the big downtown area. This is like the medium range. So you can rent a little bit of office space, like some cubicles. It's basically a rental building. It's one of those that has perpetually the now leasing sign on it that like different rooms and stuff are on it. Super boring, concrete looking, nice, like startup space, basically.
This is embarrassing, but in real life, I have honestly wanted one of those little offices like since I was 8. I wanted like a little office.
Yeah.
That was mine.
Same.
Yay.
Who doesn't want a little office space?
Right? Oh, let's go like take over a WeWork.
Yeah.
It's just like, why the fuck are we at a WeWork?
Kimmy, can we abandon the fight and like see if we can get approved for a small?
Oh my god, yes!
Yes.
I'll use my mental powers. We'll get VC funding.
Yep.
It's like Uber, but for dogs.
Yes, and?
Is that Duber?
Oh.
No, that's Uber for drugs.
Oh. I thought that was Druber. All right.
Okay, why are we here? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
This is where my dad is, and we're gonna bring him to justice.
One of the little tads that was the one that was contacting you. Nate comes like flying over to you.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I don't know what to say.
It kind of like, seems pleased with itself.
Okay, cool, good job.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to just follow along?
And it like flies in like behind you a little bit.
Okay, cool. I guess I'm just collecting them.
Babe, are we going to talk about these?
I don't know what to say.
I mean, you have a bunch of robot pets that are circumnavigating the globe, collecting data. Like,
Well, I mean, they're not collecting data so much as like watching and listening to everything.
Yeah, I guess if you knew that then Tendai would know if they were everywhere, unless you're working hard to keep that information from her.
Oh, and I can't keep anything from
Okay.
Tendai.
Okay.
That's canon.
Okay.
She
You
can
can
keep
try.
secrets from me, but not
Not the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could roll to try, yeah.
Yeah, but
Roll
I'm
to
not
try.
even. Yeah,
Yeah.
This isn't something I'd be trying to hide. Like I'm not. Like I didn't make these things.
Right.
I have limited responsibility.
Okay.
Plausible deniability.
Yep.
Okay. So we're just like fine with them?
I don't know how to not be fine with it. Like, what
They're
should I do?
aliens! Like, you went from zero to chill about aliens so fucking fast. You all did.
What?
Why am I the only one freaking out about it?
I had a whole day of freaking out.
I've met aliens.
I'm sorry.
The-
Come again? What?
No, my mother has a villain that she like did business with a lot. He's an alien.
Did you not think that was pertinent fucking information to share with the group?
Well, I don't know that he's the same kind of alien. He's 7 foot tall and he's green.
Yeah,
It's-
and then there's the guy with the antennas in Seattle.
Oh yeah, that's
probably
right. Yeah.
Also unrelated. I don't know.
I think-
I'm hoping my family glows purple. I don't know how I'm gonna know them if I meet them.
Yeah. Oh, I think there is this one race that glows purple. I can't remember.
Do you have a fucking database? I swear to God, I will jump in that wacky ass brain of yours right now.
Yeah, I would like to know more, but maybe not right now because
We have business to do.
Katy,
Oh,
Clippy.
okay, yeah.
Is there something else we can call this guy other than Clippy's dad?
Yeah, his name is Mike.
Clippy's
Mike
dad is probably really bad.
Ah,
Follow
damn it, you
just
beat
like-
me by
and
2
he makes
seconds.
charges sad.
You could just call him Mr. Kid too. Like
His
You
name
like-
is My Kid.
Mike Kid. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, technically Michael Kid, but he likes to say, "Yeah, my name is my kid," and like he
My
thinks it's-
kid is the
yeah.
Klipspringer. It's true both ways.
You caught my dastardly.
Now, did you really plan that, or was that an accident? That was amazing.
It was kind of half and half. I did not think of my kid as the Klipspringer, but that was like the joke.
Okay, that was very good.
Take a thread, Emily.
Yeah, well done.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm dead too. All right, well done. So yeah, you are having a very interesting conversation right outside of this building.
So should we attack?
Oh, well, I was hoping to pinpoint where he was. Could I sort of extend my senses to try to be a little bit more precise?
Yes.
Okay.
Do the thing.
Okay. I think it's just, I'm not really doing assess the situation because I don't give a heck about that.
You could also use your alien tech, probably. They'd be able-
Language.
Well, I don't have any Earth devices to soup up right now because we're just
Oh, that's
floating
right.
out in
That's
the air.
right. But
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to
I-
use the TADs for that. I don't remember the rules.
No, because
though.
it's you have to modify a human device.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
Yeah. And I like that anyway because it's sort of the premise is I don't really understand how the TADs work. Like they're incredibly capable machines that I'm using 1% of.
Yeah.
So I got an 11 for use the force.
Use the
Nope.
That's not it.
Not that game either.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are we doing? Hello, I'm Jason Mills.
So you reach out, and you can sense people through this building. Very mundane. A lot of them are very bored, tired. Some of them are, they're all distracted watching cat videos or whatever. And then the very top floor of this building, you can't sense anything. It's like this cold, kind of like, not actual cold temperature, but it's like you're frozen out of this area.
Hey, Ten, do you sense anything in the whole top floor? Because it seems like just like I'm blocked out of it.
Instead of checking myself, I'm just gonna like check his brain and be like, oh, that looks right.
Yeah.
Every time I extend my senses, it hurts so much.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stay inside my own brain for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. See how that does me.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's confirmed. Like this feels similar to the tech you ran into that like was able to
Oh.
So that this feels very similar to that tech, whatever they were using to do that.
Okay. Cool. So I want to just look at the group, I guess. Like, do you want me to just open this like sardines or what?
We don't know if we're walking into a trap.
Can Ten do that thing where she like tears the whole building down?
Yeah, I like that plan.
I mean, without hurting any of the people inside.
That's going to be tricky. This place is full of innocent people.
Yeah. You can at least, there's like at least 40 or so people in this building, like spread out throughout the whole thing.
So, again, how about we just make a sunroof on this thing?
Sounds good.
Man.
Okay,
If there's actually innocent people in there, yeah.
cool. Let's poke the beehive and see what comes out. And I'm gonna make my big like sun lens and try to carve open a big chunk of the roof.
Nice. Unleash your power.
Gladly. Okay, yeah, it's 9. It's
Okay.
9.
Excellent.
Can we use one from the team pool to turn that bad boy into a 10?
You can.
Yeah.
Do you want to? You're doing that?
Yep.
How are you helping?
I think it's more of a like mental coaching.
Okay.
Like maybe like you are a little less confident using this power because it's fairly new and we fight at night a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
So I think she's just kind of in your mind that's like, you've got this. You are the strongest person I know.
Perfect.
Okay,
Sounds like
yeah.
people.
It's just telekinesis of air. This is fine.
Yeah, that's all it is.
So yeah, the giant, like when you're
Uh-oh.
like burning a hole in the thing.
Oh,
like when you
yeah.
have like a magnifying glass and you get like the little.
Yeah,
And
it creates this like cone of light.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this. It starts it's very pinpoint, and it gets like a laser around. You get this big circle, and it like just completely crashes into the building from there. And you have a sunroof / entrance.
So, what did the roof fall onto in there? Like what's in there?
Are you up above now, or did you do that from like the street? Weren't you all hanging out on the street?
Oh no, we were up in the air, right?
Oh.
Because we teleported in.
Okay, yeah. I'm
Way
sorry.
up high.
Okay. So yeah, it's hard to tell because there's like this big, like a bunch of dust and debris kind of fly up. You can tell it didn't go down more than like 1 or 2 levels.
Well,
so
that's good.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
yeah, it didn't smash through the whole building. But it's kind of hard to tell because when you look
Good.
down on it, there's the big roof in it. So
Oh, right. It's on top of. Okay.
whatever is under there, there's stuff under there, but you can't see what that is.
It's just like a souffle.
Yeah.
Tendai gets very choked up. Like, oh my god, he was listening when I talked about souffles for 2 hours that one day.
So romantic.
Okay, so I'm just gonna fly down in the mess. Like
Okay.
I'm Yeah.
Are you taking everyone with you, or
Just drop us down there.
Oh, I guess where does everyone want to wind up? That's an in-character question.
Yeah. Normies, explain where you would like to be dropped off.
Just drop me off in the middle of all of it. And my electricity swords flare out of my fists.
Okay.
Let me somewhere where I can get up into the ceiling. I want to see what's going on.
I broke most of the ceiling.
Well, you know, there's got to be like some tiles or whatever.
yeah,
Sure.
there's
Do
something.
you want to be in the ceiling?
Well,
I want to see
that's
what's going on.
She can go in the ceiling if she wants to.
Yeah, okay. I'm allowed to ask a question about like, if my friend wants to be in the ceiling. God.
The easiest thing to stop this is to just find my dad and just talk him down. And I'm the one who can do that. So I need to see where he is.
Okay.
Okay.
So if anyone finds him, we'll try to give you a chance to come talk to him.
And
Thank
no murders. And I
Right.
stare at
No,
Charger.
no murders.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go fight stuff.
Cool.
I'm gonna roll for burn.
Roll it.
It's gone really well.
And I feel like I'm like setting my GI Joes into the sandbox.
Hmm.
There's Charger. There's Klipspringer.
11. I have burned without a problem. Cool. All right, let's go. So what do we see inside there? Just robots running around?
You can tell it looks like a higher tech version of the base you already saw, except for Tendai because you weren't there. But it's like there's like really advanced computer tech around the walls. There's some robots that are lined up on one wall. It looks like they might be in the process of being made. You can't tell if they're complete or not. And then there's like off to the another side, there's like kind of like a living quarter area that looks sort of similar. There's like a cot set up with like a plate and burners and stuff like that. A little mini fridge. And then there's like a computer bank on one wall that's like very advanced computers. And it looks like that they're tapped into sort of a network of cameras around the city.
Okay. That's not great. 10, are you gonna like keep your distance a little bit on this one? I mean, you're it just seems like maybe that'd be, you've been through a lot.
Thank you. I'll keep an eye out from up here and help how I can.
All right. So it looks like
thank you
we're
for hanging there.
Yep.
My computer completely crashed. So I'm going to have to figure out something with that tomorrow. That's going to be an exciting project for me. And yes, so thank you, Jason, for starting this off again.
My pleasure.
All right. So you were just entering, you just opened the top of this building like a can of peas and are going inside. You just seen the description of the room and then that's where we cut off.
Oh yeah, so I was dropping my mans in like GI Joes, and also moving in closer, and I was gonna keep sort of a bird's eye view, and I think that's where we left it, Kimi, and so we need you to blow us up now.
Okay, where exactly did Charger and Klipspringer end up? Like you're in there, but where?
I'm in the ceiling. I'm trying to. I'm just took out the highest perch I could find to sort of try and. I'm going to assess the situation is where I'm headed, but I am literally up in the ceiling behind some tiles.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
I think I would have. Well, I mean, we just know that they were on the second floor, right? They weren't on the. They were on.
You're
that
in like
floor.
the top floor. Yeah, it's like we'll say it's like an 8 or 9 story building.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say, I'll tell you to drop me off like near the staircase or stairwell, so that like I can stop anybody from leaving.
I mean, are you going through the bottom of the building? Because you're going through the top. There's like a hole in the top of the building now that leads into his lair. You can go inside that way and look for a stairwell. Right. Okay.
Oh, if there's just a hole, then just drop me in the hole.
Yeah, there's just a hole.
That can be arranged.
Drop me in the hole. I'm the target.
That can be arranged.
Okay.
All right. So Adam is in the hole. Sorry. Deimos is in the hole. And Nate is floating above. Clippy's like in a perch, like on the ceiling. And Tendai was gonna hang out and stay back a little bit, right? All right, so
for now.
For now, yeah. Until everything needs to be destroyed. So Daimos, you drop into the hole and you kind of look around. There's a bunch of dust and debris because the whole roof has fallen in now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little hard to make things out, other things that are kind of around the perimeter of this. You can tell that the whole floor is basically just one big room. There's a couple pillars here and there, but it's all just one workspace. And a lot of it is tech that looks very familiar to you.
All right, I'm going to also assess the situation.
Okay.
Let's see, I'm sure I'm going to be great at this.
Superior,
-1. 9 minus 1 is an 8.
Okay.
So I get 1 question. Let's see. What here is the biggest threat?
From what you can tell, some of the robots are operational. You can't tell if they're on. So that seems like the biggest threat to you at the moment of the stuff you can see.
Okay.
Also, you can tell that the roof isn't super, like there's still places that have roof and it's not super stable.
Okay. Okay. So I just see a bunch of robots around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I just kind of relay their positions mentally to Tendai. And I stand there and just charge up my my electricity swords.
Okay. Do you say anything? You don't have to. I'm just like asking.
No, I don't think I do. I think I just like sort of like keep turning in sort of a slow circle, just like waiting for something to charge me. Me. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Could I try
Let
something?
them come at me.
Yeah.
You said that part of the problem is there's all this dust that's collected. I want to see.
Yeah, it's like building up.
I want to see if I could do like a swipe that just knocks dust away and not like knock the building over.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like a diffuse broad swipe, and anything heavy isn't going to go, but anything like like probably trash cans and stuff would fall over. But
yeah.
Should I roll for that?
Yeah. Unleash your powers.
Yeah, it's a mighty wind of 6. So
okay.
Hold on. Here's what I can do. I want to spend one of my 3 burn on boost to get him to a 7.
I mean, you could also team pool it.
Oh wait, are we going into battle? Is this a new team thing?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. There's not a battle yet, but you have 2 team left over. But yes, let's do our beginning of battle thing. We'll say this is a new battle since we left the other one.
Remember?
Let's see.
Oh, and when we ended the previous scene, I think I hurt someone, so I'm going to clear angry.
Okay.
Pretty sure I hurt Tendai.
I mean, a little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Tendai's invincible.
Aww. Not yet, but someday. Yo, I'm sorry. You showed me the picture of what your mom looks like, and I think that entire conversation should have gone differently. in my brain and been like, actually, this is fine. I look great. Let's.
Whoa, I look
All right,
great.
so
yeah.
the beginning of this fight, we're entering battle against a dangerous foe as a team. So first of all, we have to say who has the leader. So Jason is 1, Aabria is 2. We're going to keep it the same as last time. Emily's 3, and Adam's 4. Your character names, you know what I mean. So on the count of 3, hold up who you think is the leader. Keep your eyes closed. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
God damn it.
Nope.
No!
Failed.
Oh my god.
I was finally bought in.
You all pick different people. That's amazing. Every time.
I think we've gotten that right once.
Nope, not in this entire campaign.
It's Katy. We're fighting her dad. She's always smarter than everybody else.
Let's go through it.
The leader.
I didn't see who Emily voted for.
She voted for Daimos.
I voted for myself.
Oh, you voted for herself.
Okay.
Yeah. Because even Katy knows that Katy is the leader.
Yeah, Katie's bought into her own hype now. Come on.
Yeah. Nate voted for himself. Aabria, Tendai voted for Emily. Oh.
I voted for and
I voted for Jem.
Oh, okay, there you go. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Jem voted for and I voted for Jem.
How is that confusing?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know why I'm confused.
Wow.
Okay, it's fantastic. All right, very good. So you're entering. You don't have influence over anyone because there's not a leader. Does everybody have the same purpose in the fight, though?
Yeah, I'm here to not do a murder.
Yep, literally my words.
I'm also here to not do a murder.
Katy?
I am here to not do a murder.
All right,
I just want to hug my dad and then punch him.
Oh.
Or maybe the other way around.
No, I like that way.
Yeah, it's good. I don't feel like you're ill-prepared or off balance, so you guys are good. So you have 3 team to use in this. So 1 from before, 2 from before, and then 1 from your questions this time. All right. Da-da-da. Now for the actual jumping into battle. So you have entered. So Daimos is inside. What were you going to ask, Jason?
And I just wanted to move the dust out of the way. And I got a 7 for that. With Tendai's
and
help.
You got a 7. Okay. And you used a burn to help with that. Okay. So yeah, suddenly like this. You don't feel any wind, so it's a lurid, but if you look at it visually, it looks like there's wind blowing everything, and it clears everything out, but there's no feel of wind movement. You feel the particles of dust and stuff move by you, some of the larger ones, but there's no like breeze starting it. So everything suddenly is like clear inside. There's no more debris or like floating dust or anything. There's still a shit ton of damage done, but...
Well, I'm just reveling in the incredible fine control I just exhibited, so someone else could do a thing.
Very good.
I'll I guess assess the situation to try to find Papa Kid. Try to find Mike Kid. Yeah, that's 10.
Okay.
10. Yeah. So I guess I have multiple questions, but like I just what can I use to find my dad?
Mm-hmm.
Would be my first one.
Yeah, you see that the robot he was in, like it's the only one that you've seen that had like the seams in it to like open, and it's sitting like open on the side of, like off to the side, not where all the other robots are lined up, but it's off to the side, empty.
Mm-hmm.
So you figure he's here.
Okay.
It's not that big a place either. Like, it's like,
right. So, well, can I burn a question to ask? Can I just see him?
Yeah, we'll just see. You can see him. Since you're on like a perch. So yeah, you see he's off to the side. He's got Like it looks like an iPad in his hand.
Uh-huh.
And he's just he's turned around and he's like facing where the ceiling is collapsed and looking a little surprised.
I want to drop down next to him.
Okay. You do that.
And I assume I'm done, so.
Okay. I mean, you can say something to him if you want. But...
Yeah, I'm gonna say, "Hey, Dad." Very clever.
Katy, what are you doing? Why did you bring them here?
They're my friends, and friends fight together.
Gzz.
You can't trust your team, Katy. They will leave you behind to die.
Not my team, Dad. Maybe yours, but not mine.
He's gonna tap on the pad, and the lights on the robots are gonna start lighting up.
I would like to use 2 of my burn for overcharge.
Okay.
And I want to jump into old Klipspringer's brain and turn off the robots. Make him just use the pad to turn off the robots.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
No more fighting robots, Kimi.
No more robots.
No more robots. You feel a little bit of. I'm not going to have you spend the burns because he's got tech on him. That's because he's prepared for you to be there.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
he's got tech. It feels kind of similar to what the professor.
Professor
has. Fate, that's what it is. Professor Fate. Like it's a little different, but it's kind of that same thing. You like push in, and it's like trying to push into like a trampoline where you get a little ways, but then it like pushes you back out.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let you do that before you spend your burn, so don't mark those conditions and stuff.
Okay. Well then, can I just try to shatter the pad?
Yeah, absolutely can do that, and you totally do that. The pad
Sweet.
like shatters in his hands.
Sweet.
So yeah.
Just
I don't
that
want you
then.
to waste it. Yeah. He kind of like drops it as it shatters and like throws his hand up to kind of protect his face. And yeah, takes like a couple steps back.
Cool. That's fine. I just wanted to do something without interfering with the conversation.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So are the robots attacking or not? Did they turn off?
They are active and they're starting to move.
Yeah.
They no longer are controlled by him, so you're not quite sure what they're gonna do.
Okay.
And yeah, they look like they're starting to move. One of them like turns on its rockets and like flies off, and a couple of them just kind of like wander forward. One of them starts trying to attack you, Charger, but it doesn't seem to, like, you're not sure, like they're not moving like in synchronized like they generally do.
Oh, okay. All right. I want to just put an electricity sword through its brainstem.
Okay. Roll. So directly engage the threat.
Directly engage, yeah. 10 plus 1 is 11.
Okay. Pick 2.
All right. I went to resist or avoid its blows.
Okay.
And I went to take something from it. I think I short out its ability to like keep moving, like it, like it can still act, but I just take its.
So you take it like one of its legs, so it makes it harder to move around.
Like it can't move its lower legs. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're gonna say you
so
like
take its mobility.
Yeah. So you're gonna go through and you're gonna use your your sword, and it shorts out one of its legs. So it can kind of still move, but not like really well. It's no longer super functional. It takes a minute.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yes. So and you do resist or avoid their blows. So it like takes a swing at you to defend itself, and you dodge and then stab it.
Yeah. Nah, and then I just kind of keep my attention focused on Katy, ready to defend her if he does anything.
Cool.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome, babe. I don't trust parents not to try and kill their children, so yeah. So,
Air.
I think my mom would kill me, but she's threatened to a couple of times, so.
Kimi, do you need a robot turn, or can I do a thing?
I'm gonna have a turn for a moment between Katy and her dad.
Yeah.
Katy, I know it seems like they're your friends. I used to think the same thing about my team. And Valkyrie and the rest of them, they betrayed me. They left me to die. You can't trust these, especially him.
Especially. Oh, go ahead.
General Cull's son.
He's good. People can change. Children aren't their parents. You, of all people, should know that.
Well, you turned out an awful lot like me.
No, I didn't. I love my friends, and I try to do the right thing. I don't fall in league with general supervillain.
I took her. I took her out. I wasn't in league with her.
She's not dead, so I assume it was all like you have all her robots. Like, I
She's
don't know.
not dead?
No, she's not dead. You didn't kill her. It's all over the news, which is a lie, but there's like no TVs here.
Yeah, he looks like super shook. Like, no, we took down the building. There's no way she survived.
Yeah, well, they took down the building around you and you survived, so I figure, yeah, just listen, if you turn yourself in now and help us figure out what you've done, then maybe they'll go easy on you and you won't like have to go to jail forever. And like, maybe you can still have a relationship with me and with Claire, but like, you really screwed everything up.
No, she can't be allowed to survive. She can't. And he like runs over and he starts tapping like on a pad on the wall.
You underestimated her just like you underestimate Katy. And I just go and slam my electricity swords into the wall computer thingy that he's trying to use.
So you turn your back on the robot you're fighting?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I just jump over and like short out the computer he's trying to access.
Okay, we're gonna use a hard move then, and the robot you turned your back on is going to give you a mighty blow, a powerful blow.
Can I try to defend him from that?
You're still out. Can you see him? Because you're like up outside, right?
No, I was looking down on top of everything. I thought was my goal was that I'd be able to sort of see.
There's like one hole in the middle, but they're kind of like there's like a periphery where there's still
they've
roof.
Spread out.
Yeah, and he's gone over to the wall, so he would be under, like he's literally against one of the walls, so he'd be under one of those overhangs.
Okay.
You probably can see Daimos head that direction.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make my way down into the building then eventually, but I'm not there for that.
Okay, sorry.
I'm right there. I'm gonna try and take that blow.
Okay.
Do I roll defend?
You're gonna try and step in front of the blow for Daimos?
Yeah, for
Okay.
Daimos.
Yes, you would roll defend.
Finally. That is a 13.
Very nice.
Ooh.
That's like the thing I'm good at, and I haven't gotten to use it like ever.
Nice. So yeah, what does it look like when you defend? Like the robot's like taking a swing at Damos's back.
I dart in as fast as I can, and I just like catch it in my hands. And I'm not that strong. Like I don't have super strength, but like I absorb the kinetic energy of it and just kind of redirect it. So it's like obviously like hurting me very badly, but like I'm diverting it from hitting Daimos, and ultimately it just like plows through a desk and sends things flying.
Nice.
Yeah. And I just slam electricity into the into that wall
Yeah, and it kind
terminal
of shorts. It kind
yeah.
of sparks. You already got one action, so let's hold on for till the next one, because I'm gonna actually save that to be the first action of the next round, if that's okay. It will still interrupt in time for him not to get anything done.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure that Tendai gets a move.
I'm still holding back, but I do want to say to Nate as he gets in closer, like, get that thing off of his brain. I want in. And I think she's got a little bit of that, like, really upsetting rumble from Italy.
Nice.
That's
cool.
all.
Okay. So that's everybody, right? Okay. So we're starting off the next round. Charger slams his electricity swords into like the panel where Mr. Kid is typing.
Yes. Yeah. And
it kind of shorts, and there's like electricity everywhere.
yeah. So I unleash my powers.
Yeah.
Okay. 9 plus 1 is 10.
Very nice.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm so used to not roll.
Yeah, you did well. You
I don't
have to
feel
do
like
anything.
I've ever rolled something other than a 7 and 9 on this move, or a 6.
Yeah.
A
No,
6
you're great.
I'm like, oh wait, I just do the thing. Wow.
Yeah. So it like zaps through, and he like kind of steps back and curses, and then he pulls something from his pocket and like swings at you, Daimos, with it.
Okay.
And it looks like, I mean, honestly, it looks just like a metal rod of some type. It almost looks like a black pipe.
Oh, okay. Take
yeah.
a blow.
Yes. So he's going to hit you with this thing, and you realize that it's actually almost a mimic of your powers.
Okay.
But it's just a slightly different, like if you're AC current, this is a DC current.
Yeah. Ooh, fun.
So
okay.
it like, and it's a slightly different color, so it like slams into your chest and just like shocks you.
Okay, now I kind of hope these keep rolling high, because that's fun. Yes. Okay. 8 plus 2 conditions is 10.
Very good. All right.
I like rolling high on Take a Powerful Blow. It's fun.
So you must remove yourself from the situation. You lose control of yourself or your powers, or 2 options from the 7 and 9 list.
I'm gonna lose control of myself, or lose control of my powers in a terrible way.
Okay.
I think the electricity just overcharges and like starts like reverberating and flowing back through me, and just like electricity everywhere.
Very nice. So there's like this like little buildup that kind of like starts, and then you know those like crystal balls that you touch them and there's like electricity flying around in there. Like it starts doing that. Like it starts having like the Tesla coil thing where it's like around the room, and it starts zapping things. And it like zaps a couple of the robots that are just kind of standing there. Then like the color of their eyes changes. Like it's not the green like of the good robot. It's not the red of the bad robots. It becomes like this weird like yellowish color that's like alternating. And then they start to like move around a little bit, and it like hits the computer, and it does like all these things, and some stuff blows up and some stuff doesn't. So it's like this kind of crazy thing, and then the power in the building seems to like shut off except for this level. And then you can kind of hear like the fire alarms and stuff going off on the building below.
Nice.
Was my dad in any way threatened by this?
He seems a little overwhelmed. He still seems very preoccupied with the fact that General Cull isn't dead. That seems to be the number one thing on his mind at the moment.
Oh, I just meant like, were there stray like lightning sparks that could have hit him?
He seems a little single-minded and not super paying attention, or paying attention, but like his list of priorities is like fuck everything except.
Right. I just mean like if I was watching him, would I have seen lightning coming to hit him? Like
No,
not
like
does he care? Okay,
Yeah, no.
cool.
Crap. Quick question. Did a robot fly up past me? You said one like took off.
Yeah, one flew off like out of the thing.
I would have tried to intercept it as it was coming out of the building.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
I'm gonna roll wield my powers.
Good. What are you doing though? Because you might need to directly engage a threat if you're trying to cause damage with it.
I feel like wield your powers like works well to let me neutralize. Like one of the options is neutralize an opponent
Okay.
or a threat.
Yeah. So you're not necessarily causing it damage. You're just trying to neutralize it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. So I got a 7 plus 3 is a 10.
Okay. So what does it look like when you neutralize this threat?
I think I've got a really strong sense of like where their brain is inside their little I-beam. So I think I want to fly toward it and just like really quickly like use a psychic weapon to just kind of bap it in the brain.
Okay,
Just
that,
so
that would be directly engage with threats. So you can like use your telekinetic powers to like shove it back down into the hole.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Because that way you're not like trading blows, like doing damage with it basically.
Okay, sweet. Then yeah, I'm just like, what? No.
Back it down and whack a bot.
Ew,
Okay.
no.
No. Oh my God, what are you doing?
Dang.
How
Yeah.
awkward for you. Okay.
All right. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody.
I think I need to
Yeah.
do a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you need to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I might too.
Yeah, I think we probably both do.
Yeah.
But it might make sense if I go. I want to try and figure out like what is blocking telepathy on this guy, and try to like, does he have a helmet on or some sort of, is there something on his head that's blocking access?
Yeah. When you reach out, you realize he's wearing a suit that is very similar to the Klipspringer suit. It's a little bit more advanced tech. There's a little bit of stuff tied into it. And there's some component on there. It doesn't look like he's wearing a helmet or anything, but you can tell there's like, he's got like a high collar that comes up. Something in that suit is
Creating some
protected.
kind of field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is that suit invincible?
It is not invincible, but it's pretty badass.
Right. So what I'd like to do is telekinetically reach into his collar and just rip it apart off of him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my goal.
That's going to take a very good roll.
Okay.
Okay.
This is unleash my powers, I assume?
Yes.
I'm reshaping the environment.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be fine.
I assume I'm taking us to Abtown.
Not on Katy's dad.
I assume he can get it.
I don't know how he feels about
Why
that.
not? We want dad apps.
Yeah, I have an 8.
An 8. You are not able to rip apart the suit with an 8.
Okay.
But you do kind of figure out like where in the suit there's like a control panel.
Okay.
And it's basically like right in the front, right here above where his heart would be.
Oh yeah, can I just crush that?
In a different role, you can.
Oh, okay. So I found the culprit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you were gonna rip apart the suit. You tried to do that. You couldn't do that.
Got it. Okay.
So, but you did learn some things about the suit in this exploration.
All right, and I'm sort of sharing that passively with I, if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, your communication is instant with each other. That's fine. And Dad's gonna go. Or Katy, do you have one more thing? Did you want to do something? Okay.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Okay. Roll to directly engage a threat.
Okay. That's freak or danger?
Plus danger.
Okay. Oh, that's a 5.
Oh.
That's a 5.
Okay. Very exciting.
Oh man.
All right.
Roll so
unlocked
bad you
another-
make Jason quit.
I've unlocked another advancement with that though, so thanks to all. Yeah, I just wheel away at him, and clearly something happened.
Yeah, so oh no. Did I lose everybody again? Oh no, okay. Everybody was sitting really still. I was like, oh no.
We're just waiting for you.
Yeah, waiting for me. That's fantastic. Okay. So you take a swing and he like dodges super easily, and you realize it's like one of those things with like in martial arts movies or something like that, where it's like the master and the student. Like, you are very good, but he's been doing the same exact things that you can do since before you were born. So he kind of does this like almost effortless dodge, and he does like this move where he kind of like hits you, but not hard. You can tell he's trying not to hurt you, but it pushes you out of the way. And then he runs over and jumps in his robot suit. And he takes off. He tries to fly away. All right, Al.
Someone else want to go? Because I'm going to deal with them in a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think it's your turn.
As you're getting ready, I'm just gonna think to like throw me, but that you can do whatever you are. But I'm just like watching him go. I'm like I want to physically connect.
Okay. Then I would like to unleash my powers in order to throw Nate at him.
Yeah, totally.
And it won't hurt my feelings if you wanted to do something else. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I mean,
Throw that out there.
I know what I really, really want to do, so everything else falls to the wayside. I rolled a 4 plus 3 is a 7.
Okay. So did you want to do that, or do you want to do what other?
No.
Okay.
I trust Jem. If he wants me to throw him, I will throw him. And I just whoop.
Nice. So you are flying at this thing, Jem.
Mm-hmm. Should something else happen before I make contact, or should I do a thing?
Do your thing, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, I want to use my alien tech ability,
Okay.
which, well, let's just see if I can get anything out of this. 9. So that means I don't get an extra thing, but on a hit, you create a device that can do something impossible once and then fizzle, which is the main part that I wanted, is the fizzle.
Okay. Okay.
So the thing that I want it to be able to do, the impossible thing, is to like hover and like eject. You know, like the sort of like I have to get out of my armor now. I want it to be flying and engage the like exit armor mode.
Okay. So you're rolling to take over the robot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was having Tad infiltrate it and do this impossible thing, but the armor is gonna fizzle. Well, this says fizzle after that.
Okay.
But.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that's an incredible thing, but you could definitely take over it, and it has an eject function, which you utilize. So yeah.
And you said this is like Iron Man style power armor, right? Like not one of the robots?
No, it's like one of the robots.
Oh, okay.
It's just he's in it.
Yeah, okay.
So it's got like an entry place instead of So he's not cool like Iron Man.
All right.
So I am going to use a hard move though.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to like you take it over. You can totally control it, but something goes wrong.
Mm.
And like as your alien, like there's some sort of fail safe on this that is protecting it against tech. So it goes to eject, and it ejects him straight down into the building again. Like slams before you can do it. Like he basically, instead of like ejecting with like the parachute and stuff, like the robot like twists and it ejects him down into the floor of the building.
Oh no.
Is there time to since I'm very fast, is there time to defend him from the building, in essence? Or defend him from gravity would be a better way to put it.
Don't think you can use defend against gravity, unfortunately.
Boo!
I'm going to say he's not dead. He's really injured, but he is wearing like his Klipspringer 2.0 suits. So he's broken, but not destroyed.
Sorry.
Sorry, he needed to break a little bit.
It looks like you just broke an arm. It's fine.
Is he okay? I thought it would go. I did not know how this machine works.
I want to walk over to him and pierce the mask.
Okay. Roll plus your mundane. We can't hear you. You're muted still.
That's a 6. So
A 6.
I don't know if anybody wants to help, but
You have 3 in the team pool.
You're assessing the situation.
no, I'm piercing the mask.
Someone on the ground can help. I'm still like on my way down.
Yeah, and I'm holding a robot.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I don't know a lot of how I can help.
No, it's fine. I can fail.
I want to help you with. I'm just trying to think of how I could do it.
She's just literally going over to see how her dad is. So you could probably, I mean, because you've been trained in like combat and stuff like that. So I'm sure like some sort of knowledge of, hey, that person looks really fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing super complicated.
Right. Yeah. I think actually, you know what? The way I help, I actually like. It's a struggle, but I get control of my powers, and then I just stand next to her and I hold her hand as she goes up to him.
Okay. Yeah.
And I want to give her the added confidence of knowing like I'm here and I'm trusting you. I'm going to do what you want to do in this situation.
Nice. Okay. So on 7 and 9, you get to ask one of the questions.
How can I get you to stop?
I'm gonna say like that's kind of a twist on. Oh yeah, how can I get your character to you? He seems pretty stopped right now, but you get this idea that like his hatred for General Cull is something that seems to have overridden everything else in his life. Along with his hatred and not in the same way, but his resentment of his team for leaving him behind.
Okay. All right, I'm going to sit next to him and say that we will not leave him behind until... Dad, we're not going to leave you behind. Somebody's coming to get you, and I know you're not going to like it, but I'm going to sit here and I'm going to hold your hand, and it's going to be okay. And we're going to deal with General Cull, and it's going to be fine.
Okay. And he kind of moans, but he kind of like holds up his hand for you to hold his hand. He doesn't really say anything.
I'm gonna take his hand and just trust that he's not gonna like kill me.
Yeah.
You hear in your head, Katy, break the pack above his heart.
I'm gonna reach over and not break it, but just like detach it, or try to at least.
Okay. With your knowledge of like your Klipspringer suit, it's very similar tech, so you'll be able to. It's kind of sewn in, so you can like turn it off. We'll say or something. I don't know.
I flip a switch or whatever.
Yeah, you can do that. And when it turns off, he starts like really like moaning at that point. Like he's in a lot of pain. The Klipspringer suit is kind of helping at the moment, but
yeah,
it's not killing him or anything, but it's definitely helping him be in less pain. So you might want to hurry and get him somewhere.
Yeah, I assure him the doctors are on their way. Just like when I was 7 and I broke my arm, and you told me the doctors were on their way. Their doctors are on their way.
I would like to wield my powers now.
Okay, do it.
I've been waiting very patiently, and I rolled a 14.
Very nice.
I would like to take a hold of something vulnerable to me, which is Dad's brain.
Okay, totally. Yeah, there's no resistance there at this point.
And I think you see him like moaning, and then his eyes like flash purple, and he like kind of goes still.
Yeah.
And okay, now that I'm in here, why does he care about General Cull so much? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, you see his brain is almost on like a loop of that battle where he and Valkyrie and the team were fighting General Cull, and the building came down around him. So he has this like obsessive loop of his team betraying him, leaving him behind, and they didn't even get General Cull. They left him behind for nothing, is what he sees. So it's just like, it's like he's like standing in the middle of this room, and it's like almost like these scenes are like playing on the walls around him constantly. Yeah. So in his mind, so this is what he's seeing. So in his mind, he was going to take over General Cull's own tech and use it against her and defeat her when his team couldn't. And then when he found out that Katy had become Klipspringer, he was really worried that the same thing that happened to him would happen to her, where if she trusted a team, they would leave her behind and let her die like his team had let him die.
And above game, do we know that no, I think only Katy knows that Valkyrie and them like, do we know why he was left behind?
I think she told you that there had been like an accident and they thought he died. I don't know if she went into the details of Valkyrie and them like left him.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think we did get an in-character description of like the building fell down and we all thought he was dead. Was like the short version of like a building fell on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was not aware. I mean, obviously I don't know this point, but I was not aware that he didn't give me the suit, apparently.
Yeah.
A mystery.
Love it. Okay. I would like to, I don't know, I just want to make him stop.
Yeah, at this point he like there's so much pain in his body that it's hard. Like this is the only thing you're seeing is the thing he's obsessed with.
Yeah.
The only thing able to come through the pain. So I mean, I don't know if you're going to get him to be able to stop permanently, but he's definitely stopped for now. Like he's not going to be doing anything. You realize that a lot of his bones are broken. Like he's super bruised and banged up because of the suit. He's not in like critical gonna die condition, but he's going to need like a lot of hospital time and rehab and things and stuff with his tech and stuff like that. Like it might go faster, but yeah.
Okay. One last thing before I go. I would like to do a bad thing.
Okay.
Which is delete this memory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to roll for that though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 9.
Okay, absolutely. I will let you delete most of this memory. You have to pick one thing that stays. So you can take General Cull and the failure there, or you can take his team betraying him. Like one of those two things.
I'm gonna take General Cull off of his.
Okay.
Out of it.
Okay. So he will no longer consider General Cull like this super crazy threat that he does. He will still feel betrayed by his team. He will know that there was some sort of accident where the building fell on him while they were fighting someone, but he won't remember who it was. And he doesn't really even know much about General Cull other than what's in like the popular notions.
Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah, she exits his brain.
Cool. All right. So he is.
10, are you okay?
Yeah. And I think she's gonna throw down a little wall because she's gonna try to hide what she did.
Ooh.
Katy,
Yeah.
we should get him to the hospital.
Did somebody call for an ambulance or anything like that? I don't know. Leave him.
Nope.
I hold up my my Idolon communicator thingy that I just pushed the like what Nate did when we called Valkyrie, like just the Valkyrie's on her way.
Good. All right. I'm gonna wait here with him until she gets here, but if you want to go, it's fine.
Okay. Jason, it looked like you wanted to roll for something.
Yeah, I'd like to pierce the mask on Tendai.
On Tendai? Okay.
Yeah. Tendai, do we still have the take a condition thing?
No, I think that's gone. Let me double check.
Okay.
Yeah, I've like burned all of my bonds. They keep going away when we lock labels. Yeah, nope.
Okay. And is that pierce the mask is what? Superior?
Isn't it mundane?
Mundane.
Mundane, yeah.
But I thought it was superior.
No.
No, it's mundane.
Mundane.
That was Aabria's secret plan for lowering everybody's mundane, so nobody could pierce the mask on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got a 7. -1 is a 6.
Yay!
So, I get. I assume, Aabria, you don't want to help me.
Oh, you don't have influence over her, do you?
No.
I will.
I'm winning the game. I have influence over everyone, and no one has influence over me anymore.
Oh.
That's a
I
big win.
will. I will help you.
I don't think you'd know.
Yeah.
Because this is all mental in their head.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Okay.
I know she did something.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like, I
Okay.
know her well enough to know she did something. She can't hide everything from me. So I'm just going to fix her with, like, kind of a guilt-inducing glare. Like,
Okay.
I don't know what happened, but just non-specifically, I know something happened.
Okay.
I respect that.
Yeah, that could work. All right, I'll let you use that. Since this is probably our last session, and we need to use the team pool.
Okay. So a 7 on Pierce the Mask is not what you think. How could I gain influence over you?
Oh, nice.
Crap. Convince me I'm not a bad person for the thing I just did,
Okay.
while not asking about it.
Yeah. So just mentally, as private as I can keep it, I know. So there was an edit, I think. Something changed.
Yeah.
You told Katy to do the thing, and then something changed. I felt that much. And now he looks confused and in pain instead of just angry. And can you tell me what happened? I trust that you did the right thing. I just want to know what it was.
Okay. And I think she like just shows you, like standing in that room with him in pain with all the walls, and she just goes up to one of them and like rips down, like he like looks over as the building's coming down. He's like looking out at General Cull as she's like getting away, and Tendai like walks over and like rips down that part of the wallpaper to like take it out of the memory.
What do you think I would say right now?
I don't know. I don't know if this is okay. I just know that that's all, someone in this much pain, if that's all he's thinking about, not about his own body, not about his daughter who's sitting right next to him, that's too dangerous to let continue.
But you have to understand, I've never been prouder of you. You didn't take away his pain, you took away his hurt. You took away the thing that hurt him the most, and you left this thing that defined him as himself. His feeling of betrayal, whether he was betrayed or not, is a defining thing of who he is. You didn't take that from him. You took the one thing that really he doesn't need to hang on to. Mrs. Dr. Therapist at the school, anger is it's like the first thing that's supposed to go. I went one time. Okay, that's but you left it. You left the thing that makes him him. His hurt, his betrayal. Those are real. Those are genuine feelings, and you didn't take that from him when you had the chance.
Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, I'm for sure take influence over me.
Nice. Very good. Very good.
Who's winning now?
Damn it!
Very good. All right. So we're going to say a few minutes go by. And Valkyrie shows up. Aegis busts through one of the doors. And a couple of the other superheroes show up too. And Valkyrie lands and she just looks shocked.
Hey, Valkyrie. I found my dad.
You told her that he was alive, right?
I did, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
She kind of didn't believe me, but I did.
Yeah, you told her. She just looks she just looks around at the robots and just kind of looks down at him, and I believe maybe he was alive, but the fact that he's been behind the attacks on you?
I think so, yeah. He felt like I couldn't trust a team. Pointed stare. Not a glare, just a pointed stare.
Yeah, no, she looks almost like a physical blow hits her when you say that.
Mm-hmm.
And the other team, they all kind of look at each other because it's some of the other teammates there who had left him behind or they're there as well. It seems like your dad has kind of gone unconscious at this point. So he's not, hopefully, who knows, maybe, but he's not really there. He's not making comments or anything. Well, it looks like we should get him some help.
Yeah. Can I ride with him there?
She just kind of nods somberly. And then, so Aegis, they put him on a gurney thing, or what the things that they carry. And two of the heroes take either side, and he's strapped down on it. And they fly. They're gonna fly, so they let you kind of sit on the edge of it if you want, generally.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Before they leave, I want to pick out anyone that I recognize from his memory and give them the memory of his betrayal and all of that emotional hurt. So I want to unleash my powers. Just give them a little taste of what they need to deal with.
I'm at the ready to assist with that.
Yeah, I got a 10. You're good.
Okay.
7 + 3.
Yeah, perfect. So you deposit this memory in their heads. They know where it's coming from. They kind of look at you, and you feel this especially in Valkyrie, there's the other side of that memory where there's intense guilt and sorrow and grieving. And you get a memory of a memorial that they held for him. They didn't have a funeral, but it was something similar to that.
I don't want to cut you off, but I
Yeah,
think
it's
the moment she starts to try to like give that back, 10 shuts it down like
okay.
physically. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't care. And she
I
just
don't-
does it and walks away.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's just there. Like she's not
Yeah.
giving it back to you. In fact, she
Yeah.
probably would prefer you not know you
Yeah.
about that. But that's just what's already there. So that memory kind of gets mixed in this like soup. of
Ooh,
this
okay,
other memory.
okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, but you can like still be pissed and like shut it down. But yeah, Valkyrie's not the type to be like, I'm opening up to you, Tendai. Here's my deep emotional responses. That's not Valkyrie's style.
Well, Valkyrie only opens up to her valued work colleagues. So
Yes.
Rude, but accurate.
So yeah. So yeah, they all look really like devastated. And Aegis starts picking apart the place and dismantling some of the robots and turning the ones that are kind of like standing there kind of frozen offline, and all of that. So Katy, you go with them?
yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna go along with them. Does Valkyrie come too?
No, she's staying there.
I figured. Okay, I'm going with my dad.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
We should probably help get some of the people out of this building. Does someone want to go with it, Katy, with Klipspringer, just in case?
I think she needs to be alone with her dad right now.
Yeah. Well, Katy, let us know right away if anything goes wrong. We'll be there.
You got it. But I think I'm in pretty good hands. And looking up at like whatever this universe's version of Superman and like Power Girl are.
Mm.
Yeah.
Your work colleagues.
These are my friends from work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They end up flying you to a local, a nearby Aegis facility where they have pretty high tech medical facility, and they proceed to like start treating him and all that stuff.
Daimos, you need to do something about your mom
Yeah,
now.
and I will.
I mean, we could take care of that tonight.
Yeah.
They're busy. No one's going to notice if we leave.
And she's sequestered off somewhere. I couldn't reach her, but she's reachable.
Then I think we need to reach her while we can. You can
Okay.
take us there?
Well, let's try and let's narrow this down. Can you access Tad's network? Because I think it's still going to be easier for you to think in like 100 different places at the same time.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Here, take my hands. And I think the like suit like swarms over your hands a little bit.
Cool. She grabs your hand so tight, like her
Yeah.
fingernails like dig into your hand.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
But
that
then-
does not feel good.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I don't know why it did that, but so this is what my link to Tad feels like. So there's like hundreds of these.
Holy shit.
Can you narrow down what you were thinking before if you plug it into this net?
Okay. Can I try? Kimmy?
Yeah, this is going to be super complicated because they're actually speaking like alien dialect to Nate.
Yeah.
So it's not as simple as you.
Yeah,
Like
but
it's pretty complicated. So it's almost like you're tapping into Nate's brain as Nate's brain is trying to translate to you
Yes.
something that he doesn't even really know that he knows.
yeah, we're taking one person's right brain and the other person's left brain.
Yeah.
Wait. Regardless of how whatever this role is going to be goes, can I
Yeah.
at least like be cognizant enough of like they are alien?
Oh, 100%. Like you don't have to roll to realize how weird these things are, and they're like doing this weird almost code, but also language, but also pictures, like almost like this 4D language with Nate's brain.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very complicated.
Yeah. So can I just roll to wield my powers?
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, there we go. 8 plus 3 is an 11.
Good job. Yeah. So yeah, there's these things everywhere, and it's kind of like playing telephone. So you're not 100% sure if you're 100% right on all their information, but
Yeah.
you can get the basic idea of it.
Sweet.
Excuse me.
I feel like explaining the answer back to Nate is just like speaking in a language that you don't understand, where you're just trying to like mimic the mouth sounds, and I'm like,
Yeah.
is that anything? Did I say? I feel like I insulted you in whatever language that is.
Like when your cat has to tell you a whole long story.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That's rad. So did you get could you pin it down?
Yeah. Yes. Get charger there now. You two finish this.
What about you and Katy?
I'm gonna catch up with Katy, and if I can get to you, I don't know. Just finish it.
Okay. Ooh, all right. So, Kimmy, about where is it? Like, how far away is this?
I mean, she's in Messenia. Messenia.
Yeah, like off the coast of Italy, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Greece?
yeah, it's Mediterranean. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Greece, Italy-ish,
So,
Czechoslovakia.
yeah, I guess I'm gonna see how far teleport goes.
Oh, you didn't want to try your other thing?
Oh, yeah, that we could do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spawn that.
Okay.
Oh God, my seat just totally deflated. That was amazing.
So just, what if all the TADs come together to make one?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay, so describe that.
Okay, so like 40 TADs, they're all yay big or so, come down and form a ship, kind of like the Flight of the Navigator ship, where it's all like shiny silver and it's they're gathering and it's getting bigger and bigger and forming into this thing that is probably like the size of a sedan, 4 or 5 seater. And once it forms, it kind of shimmers and blends into the background a little bit, but then an entrance like slides open and is just sitting there. But then there's this like, purple light from the dashboard inside.
Nice.
Nice.
I think this is just a big tat.
Did you just make this?
I don't know. I need it though, so maybe.
Okay.
I don't think I could teleport that far.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not gonna go with. I'm not getting in the giant Tad. Katy needs to be here too.
Can we go get her? Let's go get her.
I'll get her. I'm gonna go fly off after Clippy.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna figure out how to drive this thing.
Okay. I'm sure it's very easy and does exactly what you need it to.
Yep. So we're bringing in Kirby Craft if anyone's curious about it.
I love that.
Yeah.
And it does. It's super easy. It responds to like your thought, Jason.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
Like not quite as fast as you and Tendai can talk.
Yeah.
But it's almost that fast. And you kind of figure out you have to be careful because if you think turn left, like it turns left. Like
Oh, yeah. Okay.
so, like
I have to apply my flying skills and try to fly it that way.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Emily, or I'm sorry, Katy, did you want to come?
Yes.
You just hear like a bum rush, but it's in your mind, but it's still like sound dilation of like Katy.
I come out and meet you outside. Oh, we're going? Where are we going? Okay, well, and then I'm off in the air.
Okay. So I guess when we're all gathered up, we'll just rocket halfway around the planet.
Okay.
Okay, we can do this.
Okay.
All right. So it Daimos. We're arresting her, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're ready for that?
Yes. We're superheroes, aren't we? That's what we do.
That's
And
what we do.
I look at Katy very pointedly when I say that.
Oh.
And I look at 10.
And I look at Kimi.
Yeah. Aw. All right. Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of the end of our adventure. Yeah. Like you are taking off in this cool new craft, flying halfway around the world to see what adventures you get into with General Cull.
Awesome.
So very nice.
Yay.
That was Idolon Academy. Very nice.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Spaceship.
Spaceship.
And now we got a great opening for the inevitable sequel. So.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah. The second series.
Yes. So
Paramilitary
fantastic.
dad.
That's a spin-off.
Yeah.
Mid-season replacement spin-off.
Yeah.
So awesome. Thank you all for joining us on this amazing 15-episode ride.
Epilogue.
Oh, we didn't know we can't do epilogues because then we lose. Okay, if you don't want to do second season.
Well, I mean, just a little bit of epilogue.
Okay, an epilogue.
Like, where do you see yourself in 6 months?
Okay, there you go. We can do that. So, okay. Then let's go around. Aabria, you get to start since you're the one who demanded it.
Ah, crap. It's ready.
Do you want me to go? I know what mine is.
Okay,
if you want me to go. Okay.
Yeah, go.
So I think it in about 6 months, and I'm in this new apartment that with Christos, and I think we're sitting on the couch watching the news feed of the trial of General Cull beginning, and then he says, do you want a sandwich? And I say, I'll make it, Dad.
Nice, very good. I am going to modify that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the penthouse on stilts that we talked about.
Yeah. Stilt house.
Yeah, the penthouse where there's not the rest of the building. It's the only.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Stilt house.
Yeah.
Love it. Hey, that's me.
I got one if nobody else is cool. So it's the Aegis prison, and Claire is there with me.
Oh, okay.
It's the first time she's seen Dad since he left. And I'm like, you don't have to do this. You don't have to. If you need to go, I'll be right there with you. But she just sort of sits there and stares forward, and she's ready. And I know she's ready. And our mom is on a date with someone. I don't know who it could be. And that's why she's not here with us. But I say, I'm right here with you no matter what. I put my hand on her shoulder, and then our dad comes out and sits down, but we don't hear what he says.
Interesting. Okay.
Nice. Sweet. Yeah, I think, I don't know, Jason, if you want to do this one jointly.
Yep.
Since they're still the joined.
Mm-hmm.
I think you see two dark cloaked figures running through the streets, and it's very obviously Gemini, but they're wearing different clothes. And instead of what are we doing? You have more of an idea?
Well, we're doing probably something along the lines of did you have an idea?
No, go ahead.
Oh, like an eco crime, it's not. It's like anti-hero work, you know, where we saw something and we're like, we could blow that up.
Yeah. And I think like we are doing like a very low level crime, and then we go back to our apartment and like hang up these uniforms next to like our good guy uniforms.
Yeah.
And then like sit on the couch eating popcorn and like talking about our fun day, date night. We keep calling it
I
date
think
night.
there's a yellow legal pad on the table of all the like name pairings that we've crossed out.
Yeah.
And that's our like alter ego that it doesn't pan to the bottom of the list, so we don't see the names that aren't crossed out.
Yep. That's it.
Very good. Nice.
Cool.
Beautiful. Well, yes, that is the conclusion of Idolon Academy, our Masks actual play. This is session 15. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. I know we have people who are doing stuff this week. I'm Kimi. I've been your GM through this crazy, fantastic, amazing adventure. You can find me for a few more weeks on the Happy Jacks RPG Friday advice show. And then I'll be taking a little bit of a break for a little while. And there are other people who have lots of things to do. Let's go in numerical order, starting with Jason.
He's
number one. Hi, I'm Jason Mills. You can find me online on Twitter at It's Probably Okay, just the letters OK. And I made a game called Demigods. That's at demigodspbta.com. There's a fully playable quick start guide there while you're waiting for the book. And my Wednesdays are now open if you want to like get together or have coffee or something. Mondays, I have one more Monday in 2 weeks to close out the Shadowrun, and then we have a few more Mondays alternating to do things from the Flood with Dave. And very soon, at the end of March, I'll be starting up the 2D10 D&D campaign and on Sundays. Although we'll be making some modifications. We're figuring out the schedule with Fair canceled. We have some adjustments to make, but I'm really looking forward to that starting up. Also recently did a Demigods game over at 12-Sided Stories, which I think the final episode comes out this week. So that was actually really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. And I think that's everything I've been doing lately. So, yep. Thanks, everybody.
Nice. Aabria, number 2.
Thanks. Okay. So a bunch of things have just had finales, so I actually have less to announce. On Mondays, normally you can catch me over at over at Hyper RPG for Kulak 1991. We are on a small hiatus, but keep checking the hashtag on Twitter and Instagram because we're still going to be releasing content. We're all just working on different kinds of Kulak-based content. Like I'm going to be doing some probably a video of Laura's time when she was in the lab at Synchronity. So we're still being releasing cool stuff. It just won't be episodes for the next couple weeks. Next Tuesday, you can catch the season 2 finale of Pirates of Salt Bay, over at Saving Throw Show. It's the D&D 5th edition actual play that I GM for a wonderful crew of people. If you go back and check out the VODs, you might see some cool friends pop up. Wednesdays are free now, but in a couple weeks, I'll be starting up a new campaign over at Scabby Brewster. Follow me on socials at Quiddy, Quiddie, for more details about that, because I don't want to announce everything yet while we're still locking down some important details. Thursdays, you can normally catch me over at Hyper RPG spinning up Cookie Pushers, which is a super fun, streamed podcast that I run with Malika, because we're two boss bitches hanging out, occasionally doing crafts. Our schedule will be a little weird because, once again, social distancing is a thing, but we'll still figure it out. And on Fridays, along with 12-Sided Stories, like Jason mentioned, we are finishing up Demigods. The last episode will drop this Friday, and then we're going to be spinning up Otherworld London Season 3. I think the first episode's actually going to be my intro episode. It was a solo one I ran with Wes. It's really cool. I've never played Call of Cthulhu before. It was super fun. But also check me out over at Hyper RPG. I think at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a live stream on how to stay mobile while you're stuck at home. So bringing back my old trainer days.
Yay.
Yay.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
God knows I need to know how to stay mobile, so I will tune in for that. Hi, everybody. I thought it'd be fun if I got really close to the camera. I'm Emily Vanderwerf. You can keep up with my antics at twitter.com/tvoti, twitter.com/tivoti. I'm going to be in an upcoming game on Happy Jacks. I think it starts Monday, April 13th. Does that sound right?
Yes.
It is a game of Great American Witch. I'm going to be playing a witch. I'm super excited for it. I've gotten to take a look at some of the documents and stuff, and that's fun. Yeah, you can find all the stuff that I'm up to on twitter.com/tvoti. And if you are interested in a great fiction podcast, I have one called Arden, Arden, and you can find that on my Twitter as well.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm at Hoobuk, HOOBUK, on all of the social medias. I'm actually taking a much needed break for a little bit from streaming. So I got one more finale episode of Shadowrun, and then I'm going to take a little time off of streaming for a second and regroup myself. I'm really jealous though, because Emily, I got to test Season of the Witch with Chris Gray, friend of the show, Chris Gray, at Strategicon, and it's amazing. I didn't think he could write something I would love more than Great American Novel, but he kind of did. And then also Aabria, I'm real jealous of Scabby Rooster because they are old friends of mine, and I'm jealous that you're getting to play with them. So we'll get to talk about that. But anyway, that's me for right now. I'll still be around on the forums, Facebook, Twitter when I think about it, and all of that other stuff. Oh, Instagram. But anyway, so I'm still going to be doing stuff, but going to take a little bit of break from streaming because I was supposed to do that last year, and then they said Shadowrun and masks.
Yeah. So
anyway, hi.
And yes, once again, I'm Kimi. I'm Golden Lasso Girl on the social medias, and we will talk with you later. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.
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 Bye.